Ba ba ba. Hello, dears. Loading in right now, I swear. There we are. Boo doo 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 doo. Get my chats up.
It just turned 9, so you're fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah?
It's the Emo Healer!
Hello!
Do not hit respawn!
What's wrong with hitting respawn?
Everyone start fear-mongering. Do you want to see?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, welcome to Equilibrium. Do not hit respawn.
Welcome to Equilibrium.
I just put out Equilibrium's doors are now open. Please join the group instance. There is a bug in the map. Please avoid respawning, otherwise you will fall into the abyss. There are toggles on the doors to get to all locations. So, what I did, by the way, is when you press that button, the spawn box despawns for you, for optimization's sake. So, if you respawn, there's no spawn box. But
So
you can get
respawning
back
on this
in.
menu or respawning on something in the map? Oh, into the kind of
Not
like
like
mind
you
yourself
don't love,
vibe,
it's more
or
like it's more like there's something there's like a weight on your shoulders and you feel like slightly
Go respawn.
uncomfortable. Like there's something off about the air, but there's nothing restricting you from doing anything. It's
to
got
make
the
sure,
feeling
'cause
like
some
you're
lore
sitting there
makes, like-
going, I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. Like
It's
that
really
second
a
guessing feeling.
really
I didn't realize
uncomfortable, like, wool sweater,
how much the
but you
desert
can't take it off
uniform
if
just
you're
kind of
wearing
is just all just tan. You're just completely tan. That is this
Well, I
this
just
is
wanna
what
make
it
sure, 'cause
was.
Some people, when they do that, they have the body do extreme fatigue. Because this is
I mean, it's
like,
desert, yeah.
Banshee projection, right? It's not her. It's her. She goes everywhere with her banshee projection.
I mean, it might be sand camo,
So,
which
like,
would
I
also be
wanna make
like
sure, do I have to
more
go out there,
brownish.
like, fatigue, real
I told Bones there was a
No, it's just
requirement for this.
uncomfortable
You had to be able to
Yeah.
fix
She's
bayonets.
Here, like, interfere with it, then I would have to send her physical. I just wanna make sure like, ours
Cloak.
getting out how it do. But yeah,
I'm literally a hologram. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just an uncomfortable feeling and like a head on your shoulders, but no like.
And also, they also by default, the Mad Minute for the Brits.
You better roll up soon.
So there's a thing that they did during World War One and World War Two where they would
Basically, he's like
essentially each soldier they had a minimum had to fire what like 60 rounds a minute with a bolt action gun.
This specific employee.
It's
to
called a Mad
kind of
Minute.
like- basically, they're like, Bridget has like fuck you money. She's not gonna really care. Bring
That would
her
be
I
in."
can't remember how much the fire rate they went for, but
Okay, I thought he was asking.
this is a
That'll be 1 round
Leonfield.
per
This is a
second.
well, no, sorry.
Well,
That's not what I meant.
Dr. Bridget also does like a shutdown. She's the benefactor.
That would be
there,
good
so
though.
it's key.
No,
So she's
yeah,
seen as,
yeah.
like,
They
trusted.
shoot as fast as you fucking
if
can,
you-
basically.
Ask, like, what
But
you do.
these hold 10.
Donation, what
This
you
is
do.
Leonfield SMLE.
Kinda like, if someone is
This-
stuck with a funding thing, like Bridget and Laura
So probably less than 10 a
10-round
minute.
box.
unless they can
The
also
boxes
reload.
are actually detachable, but you never did that. You just put stripper clips in through the top.
But it still doesn't mean
Which
that
we
people
have.
would take, like, out of character reputation for being able to do medical and keep people alive and being reliable as being like, you want
Wait,
to fish,
wait,
you
wait,
want
wait.
character, you
Would
want
that make
Minerva,
that your
save the
stripper
people.
pole?
I'm like, I am fish, but I can do. I just do it in a very different way. Dr. Bridget, my dear, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Good heavens.
Jonas, in passing, has
Good
seen her, but like you,
Of course, to kill.
way back. So Jonas met her in passing at the Purple Lotus. Most of the council has met her in passing.
Failing his wisdom roll.
So what Jonas would know. Yeah.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
Jonas
you're
use Google? Because I can tell you what Google would tell him.
Brody has a Nokia.
Does Jonas go the interwebs or social media?
No, he has somebody
You don't
for
know a
that.
thing.
He has
So
somebody
he
for
would.
that.
So he would have to basically. Yeah. So the public information is Dr. Bridget is the benefactor of the shutdown in Lethbridge City that was started underneath Keith. Basically, the benefactor works here. They make money. She makes money. They struggle to make money. She pays the bill for it. She buys new products. She keeps them afloat if they struggle.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna say one of us is gonna have to change.
Yep. The only thing that she has done in Zafira is make a large donate. Well, it's not Zafira. It's
One
Wakarian.
of us is going to have
She's
to
donated to
change.
the IZCA just yesterday, and she donated to the Wakarium. So she's going around
Could be
to
smaller.
places to give like smaller donations of stuff. But she has no business or ties.
funny
Most of her
to
stuff
see
is in
so, like,
Lethbridge City
short
or on the
style.
outskirts.
I think that's
Yeah.
what
She will be very much an enigma.
God, fucking his.
Good to see all parts of you. What is
Ligma?
this?
Is that like Ligma?
Fucking Gerald, you mispronounce it every.
If I leg you, sweetie, there'd be nothing left of you.
Shadow Master.
Try it.
Shadow Master.
Shadow Master.
The Shadow Master.
I love this boa so much.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that, but with fucking.
It's
Ernest
fluffy.
blood.
I was able to find cute lore for it too. I'm really excited.
Says the
Yes, sir.
literal
Fucking,
skeleton.
what do you mean,
Says the
edgelords? We
literal
have an army of
skeleton.
fucking skeletons.
Hi, Shango.
Shango.
Oh.
Hello.
I have a skeleton.
Really? That came back?
Fancy
I
seeing
have
you
a skeleton.
here.
I had one before it was cool.
It might be.
Kavanaugh?
I think so.
It's time.
Kavanaugh! You're not supposed to
Kavanaugh
be here.
moment.
You're not in this episode.
Very nice of you.
What do you mean?
You're not supposed to
I
be in
realize
this
now
episode.
I reversed the Mad
This is
Cap's
private
immunity.
ammo. What the fuck are you talking about?
This episode. He is in this episode.
I'm gonna make that happen. I'm just gonna be like,
Can
hi,
you-
I'm Corporal
Can you talk
Ambulance.
about missing your hair?
I'm Corporal Robert Ambulance.
Missing my
I
hair.
don't need glasses anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Oh,
Ever
oh,
since he got
you-
that core, he doesn't.
Yeah, ever since he got the core.
Give me
Damn,
glasses
Sam.
Doing some
anyway,
advanced
just for-
yoga.
Leg went up real high. Wow.
Bitch,
You need to get like a custom model. Just give it glasses. Just a custom lost. Last slide.
There are people that have asked if they can make custom ones, and I'm like, if you guys want to make, models, we
Don't do
prefer
that.
they be shared.
No,
But
because
yeah,
my fucking titty physics aren't working.
that's
Well, I
where
mean,
the
you can
Brit
also
model
just get
came
the-
from.
Hold on, I gotta go to the corner and test this.
you just went.
What's up?
You just went, what? That's what they were doing. I took out the
For the same.
collars and everything but my boa because and like my hair. Are these so she Foolery said he's going to be fashionably late. He's got tied up in
Yes,
something.
man.
The physical
Two-
invitations are they
two
on the
Zephyrian
list?
government
Is
factions
this
that use
the
undead
first
soldiers.
one? Like, I'm just trying to figure out whether I have to wait in the lobby for him to finish his stuff, or whether I can go
This
in.
is his party.
Yeah.
Just for
Floor
the
is
sake
gonna
of
be
people
late
not
out of
having-
character.
Just for the sake of
That's
not
fine.
having people wait in the spawn box, you could just come in. We know who's coming tonight. You're fine.
Perfect. Okay.
And if
So it's
anyone
like, I
random
can totally
came
wait
in,
if that's more
they got in the
convenient for
group
the
for some
lore.
reason.
I put it in the
Anyone who's in the group is probably supposed to be.
Good heavens.
But I mean, like, you know, like on the list, if you're waiting, you need to come in for a +1. So I didn't know how it was done for the lore, so I wanted to make sure that I could totally wait in the spawn box. But if it's good, I'll just go in and be like, I'm on the list.
Yeah, I think
It
you
does
should be
say
fine.
full armor is allowed.
Dear God.
Sans Undertale?
Wait, no, you don't research that, so you wouldn't know her one action in Zafira. She's done one thing of note in Zafira. That is not something you look for, Mr. Sands. There he is.
Acid.
Damn, Trey, what the fuck are you guys? Just on time.
Yeah, they haven't, like, you're late for 9 o'clock, yes.
Yeah, I'm at
That's fair.
I was they were communicating
15 minutes
That
early,
was
so
amazing.
it's fine, but we haven't started yet.
Oh my god.
But-
Punctual.
I also, getting RP stuff I had to attend to today, so.
There you go.
Cerberus is a very serious mega corporation. We swear, guys.
Would you like to know about the time that Jonas had to talk his staff out of buying an RV on the company card?
That's fine.
He did have to do that.
I forgot about that.
He did have to do that.
That's fine. Some of my men.
I don't know
It was
whoever would have
mainly
caused that.
C and Mimi that fronted that.
The red listed.
I mean, I
Here.
really have to read
Keely also stream snipe him and see if he's wearing the same outfit as you.
all the water.
Okay.
We don't
That's
talk about.
Oh,
We don't talk
He's
about the
in it.
Cerberus.
That's
when
gonna
it
get
starts
expensive.
screen.
I have a question for you.
And that question is?
Come. I am aware that there's a teleport on the map to make sure that you guys can actually still do your lobby as intended. I am also aware that this teleporter is being used to traffic refugees, which are being gathered. Yes. Characters belonging to Riot have been commenting that they are using the teleporter to traffic refugees out of your area.
Shit, I thought they were using the AVs for that. Well, that's across the line of communication then.
So my question was going to be if you are telling Jonas about that, but seeing how there seems to be maybe miscommunication, I'm just not even going to acknowledge it tonight, okay?
Yeah, we're looking at Memi and then we saw fucking.
And then we can solidify that afterwards. Because it'll, you know, it's vigilante characters wanting to feel like a hero. I get it. Like, I'm not gonna give negative points on that. I just want to make sure that it's actually who knows what kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's a cross line of communication. I mean, would Ollie open it up for refugees? Absolutely.
That
It's
makes
just
sense.
no one's run that by me.
Yeah. Because, like, to my understanding, apparently people are interested in attacking Hemwick, which I'm open for, but I need these people to actually contact
Might be
me
down for some armor
so that
tomorrow,
I
by the way.
actually make something for them.
And then I took another significantly long.
Okay, I don't know of anyone who wants to do that, but if that's on
I heard it. I
that's
heard
fine,
it
Sam.
like it was like friend of a friend of a friend. So this is like fourth hand by this point. But I'll probably be. I just found out after I woke up. So I'll probably be.
It's not the pack. The pack knows that we don't shit where we eat, so
Yeah. So I'll be.
that's more or less what that is.
I'll be trying to contact Amelia then, if I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should just
We're cool though, yeah.
It's busy.
do this. It's like,
Oh no, you're fine, man.
Poggers.
And I don't have any issues.
If you need anything, just let me know. Sounds like we're going to.
I don't have a tendency to hang around and socialize, so I'm usually out of the loop.
Yeah, no, that's good. Go, trooper! Go, trooper! Get in positions!
Oh man, you guys look like you belong.
Kinda do. It's nice.
the problem is that those assholes, the squad's slacking off.
They're not really the chatty ones. You know what I miss?
This rain.
Yeah, I miss a sunny day.
I miss being able to actually taste things.
Ooh. What was your last meal?
I like a cigarette.
Really? Oh shit. So yours wasn't like scheduled.
No.
Oh, okay. Just kind of like liked the surprise.
Wait, were you one of the scheduled ones?
Yeah, like I signed a whole agreement. Like it was like this day, this time, and then service after that.
And
did you not ask for that?
you know what? No, that wasn't an option for me.
Huh.
Last thing I remember was an artillery strike.
Oh.
How we doing, fellas?
Sir.
Hello.
Good evening. Do either of you need something?
No, we're going to a party just across the street. Just
of course.
don't mind us.
Right down there, sir. Make sure you have your invitations ready.
Wow. Sure thing.
Thank you.
So the legs on that one.
I like the dress.
Right? Fan of the red, yeah?
That's probably what I missed the most.
Warm bodies?
Warm bodies.
Fair.
Food. Actually, a good like hot dog, watching the ball game, anything like that would have been. I miss it.
Well, we can still
Well,
watch.
we got.
Things settle down. We can still watch the game. Head to a stadium here and there. Maybe wear like a mascot head or something like that.
Not-
Kind of blend in that way.
I mean, don't we have it? There's gotta be some sort of stadium or something here
yeah,
in
100%.
Palace.
There's gotta be.
And they're gonna do Appreciation for the Troops Day. Come on, they got to. That's still a thing, right? Do places? Don't tell me.
I don't know.
Don't tell me places don't
Honestly,
do that anymore.
I don't know if there's like a Remembrance Day or anything like that.
Man, this city
I
fucking
don't know.
sucks.
I haven't heard anybody talking about it. That's the big thing. Well, like 4th of July anything. Like, apparently we're in France. Again. Yeah, apparently we're French.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, hooray. Oh, look, Corporal finally grew some legs, moving around a bit. There you go. Come on.
Proud of you. There you are. Try to say hi
You
to
got
somebody
this.
today.
Oh, you're just getting out of the rain. Okay.
Oh, checks out. Now he made himself come. Oh, yeah?
Oh, they're coming this way.
Oh,
yeah.
what, you got a problem? Private?
Talking some big shit there.
Uh-huh. Really? Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Now you're just giving us a cold
Okay.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Now I
This
get
guy.
it. Uh-huh.
Believe it?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're gonna ask him for a couple of... Yeah, what do you need? The fuck, you guys snuck up on us. Yeah, well, what was that? Huh? He just like dabbed on me.
Fucking second squad, man. I don't care if you guys died 3 times already today.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Personal space, dude. Next time he does that, I'm just gonna take
And
something
they-
out of his bags.
Can you grab a pair of scissors out of his pocket if you have... Actually,
Yeah, do you need them?
no. See if he has any smokes on him.
Ah, that would be nice. So how many guests was that? 4?
I only saw 2. Did more go by that I just didn't see?
Maybe. Maybe crazy. Probably crazy. Starting to notice they're surrounding us. Think we're getting hazed? What?
We're stuck on the shit duty, and the shit rain.
Shit rain. Knowing
With
that there's
these
a big ass
guys.
party going on right across the street that we can't go to.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Evening?
Good evening.
You need something, man?
Across the street, man.
Oh, I see. Just checking on you before we go in.
Oh, doing just fine. Thank you. Just make sure you have your invitations.
Make sure you have your
ready at the door.
invitations.
Yeah, well,
About that.
shut the fuck up. We have it.
I'm kidding. Yes, I know. Alright.
If you need
Nice
confirmation,
necklace.
we can run your names through.
Yeah, it's fine, thank you.
Understood.
Good evening.
Ah, there's the big rush.
I was wondering when more people would show up.
Hello. Just make sure you guys have your invitations ready at the door. If any of you forgot
See,
them at
this
home,
guy
we
came
can run your
prepared with the
names.
umbrella.
Honestly, yeah, I respect this.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's alright. Your bucket helmet can protect you against so much weather. It's very good.
See, here's the thing.
Helps against artillery fragments, or so I was told the first time around, but
You know,
here I am
doesn't it also
now.
help that the rain is going through the building we are standing right under. Might be something to fix with in the future.
Probably something best not to think about.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
Uh.
That's very fair.
Make sure you got your invitations ready at the door.
You have your invitation.
Well, there's the rush.
You have your invitation.
Yeah, this is bright pink.
I knew a bunch of people were showing up eventually.
Yeah, this is gonna be maybe like the train finally offloading them, something like that. But how are they getting here anyway?
You think any of these people actually take the train?
Hell no.
Oh, there it is. I found you.
Probably got some weird, like, super limo
That flies.
that flies and goes invisible.
Right. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and it's bulletproof.
Yes, I'm
Like a kind of like a Wonder Woman car,
I
a limo.
anyway.
What?
Be a good citizen. You were in the Boy Scouts once upon a time.
Not a comic guy.
No. Well, who wasn't? But let's be real. Like, we're I think we're a little far from comic book days. But then again, I have seen people around that look straight up out of comic books.
Yeah,
like,
you too. Hey, like straight up, I heard guys like run around their
like that
Halloween
guy looks
costume.
like a fucking superhero over there, but
Right.
in whatever the fuck they're wearing.
Like his face, like face, that looked like really well
What
done. This is good, definitely. Good evening, sir. If you're a guest, please just have your ID ready at the door. If you are unsure if you have your ID or if you've lost it somewhere, we can run your name for you.
That's fine.
Huh. That's the part that throws me off. Yeah.
I think I'm in love.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking bring that up. So, nice legs. Red legs. These guys okay? They've been standing outside for a minute.
I should go check.
Yeah, if you wanna.
All right.
Good evening, sirs. Please just make sure you have your ID ready at the door.
Understood.
Shit, we do look really good here. I think we actually look like we belong. That's awesome. I feel like that's enough. And they still having trouble. What's going on? Everything all right?
Yeah, they one of them walked off with the other guy's ticket.
Oh, all right.
Galdier was suggested that.
You want to run their names? Get them in that way.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so
Huh?
I
Want to run their names and get them in that way?
At least escort them.
They're all good. No, we're all good.
They're all good
All settled?
now. I just, can I just see the ticket that has this guy as the +1, just to make sure?
Yeah. There we go. Should be Tanix Ironsides.
Okay. I think
Alright.
that's good.
Looks good.
Yep.
That was on the list. They made me memorize the whole damn thing.
Oh, I just wrote it down.
Alrighty.
With you know what, you're gonna, it's, whatever.
What? Helps you remember if you write it down.
Councilman, welcome.
Sir.
Soldier. Invitation. Gildian will be my +1, although he may be unable to attend.
Understood. Name checks out. Thank you, sir. Got like a whole, like it, like just like a floating in his hand. It was crazy. You good?
Yep. Trying not to make a fool of myself.
How'd you know it was a councilman?
That's the councilman for Guardian District. They made, like I said, they made me memorize shit.
Man, robot people are everywhere here.
Yeah, it's a little fucking weird.
It's big.
What? What do you
What?
want? You keep staring at me.
Yes, we let the robot in. What's the problem? Don't say it. Don't say the word. It's not okay to say the word. Get up. Get. I got another one. Jeez, I think we're too close to the entrance. I think we're being scary. I know. It's out of the rain. It's nice.
I mean, I'm just trying to stay out of the
Sir?
rain, and I was hoping that they would stop following, but here we are.
Just make sure you have your. For the exterior, yes, sir. Anything inside is being handled by their own staff. Just make sure that you have your invitation on hand.
Private, you really gotta stop being weird and just sneaking up on people like that. It's
I don't think he's in the mood.
no.
He's kind of
no.
freaking out. He doesn't know which way to go. He's just kind of like zigzagging left and right. He's having a hard
Maybe
time.
these were left to cook too long.
Maybe. I think he's just fried. You on like ghost shrooms or something? You're not inebriated on duty, are you?
I mean, I am a little.
What do you
I
got?
wish. Not really.
Great. Heard something called angel dust. Sounds really good. Kind of want to check it out.
Isn't that just a nickname for cocaine?
Don't
Pretty sure.
do that.
I'm pretty sure. The city's fucking weird. It might have some stuff. This whole planet's weird.
Tell you what. Okay. Tell you what I would really like. Like a deep scrub.
Yeah. Deep scrub.
Deep
I'd
scrub
take a
would be
cold
so
beer on
nice.
that as well.
Like every now and then, like when I move a joint a certain way, I can actually feel like the dirt grinding, and I know that's and it's just not good for you.
I could use some new ribs. I'm missing a
Missing a
few on
couple?
this.
When's the last time you
Yeah.
took a dirt nap?
With this one, I don't know, like 6 days.
That's a good run.
New record
That's
since
a good
new,
run.
new record since the start of things.
Yeah, you're up there. Pretty lady walking on her own.
In the rain.
Right? Yeah, maybe we should have brought an umbrella. Like this pristine opportunity.
See, there's another one with an umbrella. See, some of them have
Some
planned.
people thinking ahead. Obviously, they're not like with each other, or else they'd be sharing the umbrella.
It is kind of a small umbrella, though.
I mean, yeah, but we can just pretend. I don't know. Ma'am?
Good evening.
Evening.
What did I tell you?
Private.
Stop that.
No.
Right, dude, that's weird.
No.
Stop it.
She's a guest. Well, now you're standing up. Private. Turn around.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
You're making a fool out of us. Get out of here. Get.
What?
Stop going after the guests. We were filing a complaint, right? What the fuck's your badge number?
I'm not a rat, so.
She's following. That's just creepy. She's following girls in.
Hey, that's up for the bosses to deal with, you know.
Not like
I'm
that.
trying not to. Where the hell did that guy come from? I'm
I'm
trying not to hit Sergeant by the end of this, so.
Good call. Good call.
The responsibility is not something I want.
A lot of layers on that one. Evening, sir.
The good work, boys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I hope there hasn't been too much chaos on the streets this evening.
Oh, just a couple people needing directions here and there.
This sector's been secured for a little while now, so there shouldn't be any
Honestly, I
unwanted
heard
guests.
this is one of the really quiet ones. Not even really sure why. You
Yeah.
think of having a nice place like this would make it a hot spot.
Be on the lookout. There are a lot of notable VIPs within this establishment this evening.
Yes, sir. Of course.
We've got things covered out here,
Try
sir.
anything, surely.
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Have a good evening, boys.
And to you, sir. That guy kind of gave you the creeps.
Yeah. Something didn't feel right about that. Ugh.
He see through me. Alright. I think we're good for the first wave.
Oh, finally a break. Hey, oh, now they all decide to go on, yeah,
I
alright.
decided to do the job. Imagine if I'd left that on. There we are. There we are. Lovely. Jonas Hemwick. It's a pleasure to meet you, dear. Time to put on a happy face.
And are you sure you would like me here, sir, and not tending to the troops?
Some of them might have questions for you. After all, as the head of the division, sometimes it's not always action. As much as I'm sure you
Of course, sir.
enjoy this. Let's not be too
Yes,
long.
you know I am one for corporate parties.
Oh, I'm sure you've been having your etiquette lessons going quite swimmingly.
Good evening.
Oh.
I can see it glaring into my mind's eye with the purple hue all the way down the hall.
Got yourself your all sorts of.
I should probably limit your spending for tonight.
Lovely. Which way's upstairs? Basement. Upstairs is over here. Lovely.
As it is, can we expect the rest of the gang?
I can't get away from a vision that brings
Mr. O'Dooley. Technician, wonderful. McKay and Miss Willow. And who's this little thing? Seems lovely, but quite interesting dress. That's I'll leave it at that. And I recognize the armor belonged to the face.
Good to see you otherwise, and your establishment's presence here in this time of need and so forth.
If you're requiring anything special for Christmas, you can discuss it.
No, not that. Nah, not up there yet. I see him.
Excellent. Ah. Hello, dear.
Good to see you as always, Mr. McKay.
Likewise. I tell you, you're the owner, by the way.
I want to sit down for a bit. Had a long day.
Definitely one of the more lavish places I've been to, so very big, I guess I give my flowers to, at least to your architect.
Making friends, Gerald.
Excellently done.
You have good taste in design.
Just have to get through this. One party is the same as any other. Let people come to me, answer questions, be polite, make friends. Time to get a drink, I suppose. Once Malleus gets away from the bar, I'd be standing there dealing with him right now. Lord knows what he's up to.
Damn, I can't believe it. You didn't put up the nuke.
Alright.
Are you doing all right, sir?
I'm
Not me.
Good. If you need anything and you see me, feel free to ask.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Mr. Hemwick.
Good evening, dear. Do you need something?
How? No, I was just greeting you.
Ah, of course.
Have a good evening.
And to you, dear. Quite a lovely face. Don't see a frock like this. Looks good on you.
Thank you, sir.
No trouble at all.
That would be something that Gray would be more in touch with. Good kid, that one.
Good evening, Mr. Hemwick.
Good evening. Can I help you?
Saying hello for now. I believe we've met before, but I was in a different form.
Is that perhaps why I don't recognize the visage? Sorry, dear.
Adriana Messler, CEO of Cerberus Megacorp.
Ah, of course. Terribly sorry, dear. I believe you were donning a helmet last we actually spoke.
Correct. This is my director of security, Carter.
Ah, that's why I recognize
I believe
the
I've
armor.
talked with some of your people over comms a while back.
Did you know, sir? Man of the field, are you? I'm aware that there was a... How do I put... A team that stopped over. I had many questions not too long ago. Were you one of them?
Indeed. Indeed. Sent a handful of my guys to investigate what's been happening in Palace due to the very unfortunate words we've been hearing down the grapevine.
Many things are mixed review, and of course very few of them actually are trying to ask directly, which is tragic, but expected to a point.
Thus is the nature of the fog of war.
Sadly, there's only so much we can divulge publicly. And that which we can't, of course, they're always upset about.
Fortunately, we may make
Can't
certain to
satisfy
verify things
everyone.
before we set an opinion.
I'm glad that you do. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to provide answers myself.
The captain may have his answers already, but I would like to speak with you, if at all possible.
Perfectly fine. My evening's free. I'm here to be social, after all. If you wouldn't mind if I just fetch myself a drink, we'll find a pleasant place to sit.
They both have a pillow with
Lovely. By your leave. What was the name again? I've completely missed it.
They both have a body pillow of that one.
What?
As to why, I have no clue. Oh, you should have seen how I saw it through
Good to see
one of my
you,
drone
at least
guys
in
yesterday.
passing.
They were just playing around with it like it was a Ken doll.
How's other things in the Palace District?
Yeah, no, just seeing Orion holding it.
At the moment, things are starting to work in a more routine schedule. We're starting to find patterns
I
and
think
things.
Orion has
Gladly.
like a couple of bolts missing.
Hopefully we can start actually making proper improvement.
Well, he's a Titan, so I mean.
Good evening, sir.
I imagine he's certainly used his head maybe
We met
a few
before
too
a
many
couple
times.
months ago. A few months ago, actually, would probably be accurate. My son worked at your agency for a short period of time.
Yes, I think it was just a passing conversation, if I remember. Apologies for...
I'm fine. I know how business is. I just tend to remember names better.
I've always been one of
I'm just gonna
faces.
keep asking myself.
You need to have someone to do it for you.
Good evening, Mr. Hemwick. An individual by the name of Reen would like to speak with you shortly.
I already have one more line of questioning ahead of me. I'll try to find time for them.
I really thought.
Understood, sir. I believe this one you may want to speak to.
Alright, you can play.
Interesting. Very well. I'll see through that previous engagement first, and then I'll make sure to keep time for them.
Won't be to 21, even if there's only one card to get.
I'm gonna kill.
I'll be around if you need me, sir.
Of course, Joe. Thank you. I'm just going to fetch myself a drink. If you gentlemen don't mind, I do have someone waiting for me.
You need anything else?
Thank
Feel
you.
free to ask.
Do hope you get to make some new friends. There we are. Hello, dear. And anything on the special for this evening?
Nothing for dinner, sir. Unless further requested.
What's been the favorite so far tonight?
To be fair, I believe whiskey.
To change it
A
up a
classic,
bit.
but I'm not sure that you could.
You know what? Let's try ourselves. I'll have a glass of liquid luck. We'll see how that is.
Of course.
Good evening, dear. It's nice to see someone wearing bright colors today.
That's what I had.
Different outfit from before.
Yeah.
It looks lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope things have cleaned up well.
Yeah, your last line have been very helpful.
I'm glad to hear.
It's just been a bit tiring, that's all.
It's been draining for many of us for every reason. Even I've had to take a few days off recently.
If you have a moment, could we talk?
Gladly. I have 2 others already asking for me. Is it urgent by chance, dear?
That's fine. It'll keep.
Lovely. Well, I'll hunt you down the moment I get freed up from these other ones.
Don't let me take up more of
All
That
right.
said, I shouldn't keep them waiting.
You shouldn't.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers.
The whiskey is actually very good. I'm trying out something new. Personally, I recommend getting something that's different from every other glass. Makes you stand out.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Pardon me.
Jonas.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Reen. Can we talk in private?
I was informed by Gerald you needed to speak. I do have someone else who's already been waiting quite a time for me. I'm more than happy to track you down afterwards, if that's fine. Thank you for your understanding,
that's fine.
sir. Excuse me. Wonderful suit, by the way. Lovely shade.
Thanks.
I hope the evening goes well for you. I'll see you soon. What the hell is his problem? Jonas. Jeez, where's the manners? As we were.
I'd be down.
Lovely. You picked out actually one of my favorite sports here. And why is the lady not sitting here, please? Am I getting in your way? Make your selection, dear.
No, I'd prefer to stand, personally. Preference.
Suit yourself. Now then.
Totally not, 'cause I forgot to wear shorts.
No drinks yet?
Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
bit of
partake
tension
in alcohol.
in the office.
No tension.
Playful.
Just banter.
Playfulness then. Of course. Welcome it as well. How can I help you two?
Well, a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Cerberus has, for the better part of its history, been for the betterment of the people. I know that sounds like bullshit, but...
I'll believe you more than some may.
Look, I'll take
I know different councilmen have different goals for their districts and whatnot. Do you genuinely seek for the betterment of the people?
Well, we're already opening up a mental health program with Market.
I'm not going to get. No?
Interesting. After that, I'm attempting to make negotiations with Kaijin Tower, which has proven to be difficult. But I was hoping that our stance will change. There was a development recently, and I'm hoping we can bond over it. Otherwise, most of the other districts have been quite quiet. Leap Foundry actually has been proposed a few different projects, but they haven't gotten back to us as of late. I think they're still running the numbers on their end.
Understood.
There's particular things you're curious about, dear. After all, I have about the next 10 years or so on paper. When considering infrastructure, it's important that you look further ahead. education. That one's actually going to be one of our primary focuses. We'll be opening up a couple of new colleges here in the city. One of them focused on overall education, master's degrees, and the such. The other will be more focused in trade skills. Of course, there will be a high price, especially depending on what program someone is investing themselves into, but there's scholarships and grants for the such of things. And any of those who actually take on the financial aid program will have a far easier time, I can guarantee. That should be actually ready pretty soon. We bought the property for it early last year. Just a matter of getting everything settled down and staffed. We're hoping to have something starting up by this, at the end of summer this year. Means more ability to find occupations in higher platforms, especially when it comes to corporate business, which is very common here in the city. Thousands, millions of people working in cubicles and without secondary education or grant, almost impossible to get in. More people who have these degrees, less people who are struggling with a low income, and thus more secure housing, finance, and less desperation leading them towards trouble. It's something that will certainly not change overnight by any means, but compare it to the next generation, and
Speaking of
you'll
that
see
trouble,
much progress.
you very easily have taken to the streets, or maybe not very easily, but you have an army.
Yes.
And with that, you can wage war, you can secure the district. But what
As we're
happens when the time
attempting.
of war is over? Do you have plans for law enforcement? Or a
We do.
lower tier response?
The last line actually are mainly police trained. Much of what they're doing right now is part of it. Urban combat is almost assured within Zafira, sadly. So, they're trained in what degrees they must be. Most of it has actually been judgment. Many of the choices we made when developing the program was very committed to making sure that there was a unobstructed view of how to judge a situation on the fly. We needed soldiers who were trained in knowing how to identify when someone was struggling, when someone's actually being a threat, or perhaps just being desperate. Negotiation is important. Of course, right now, that's difficult, as most people are shooting faster than they speak, which is the primary cause for much of the losses occurring.
Many have taken to the streets in fear for what laws you may implement. I've seen your ideals posted.
I've
There's
been
only
answering a
one
few
I
interviews
disagree
here and
with,
there.
But I'll leave it off the table.
Hmm? Something concern?
We disagree slightly on the matter of synthetic rights, but that's neither here nor there.
I really hope my whole night isn't just speaking on this one point again. Simple as... I'll leave this brief with 2 bullet points, if I may. Firstly, the policies that we're working on is not on the owned product, or that which is already on the street. It is more so restrictions and responsibilities that we'll be providing to manufacturers. To my understanding, there are countless, if not unmeasurable, amounts of synthetic vessels which are having a switch unintentionally from what was originally designed. This is what leads to many of the tragedies regarding them. Imagine just waking up in the middle of a middle of a work floor. No idea what you're doing, why you're doing it, who you are, why is no one else speaking to you. Sounds terrifying, and there's more than one report of these entities becoming violent in the confusion. There's a loss of life
I
occurring.
understand the concern, and I more than understand the idea behind what movements you may make. Several of the members of my board of directors, as well as my chief medical officer, are awakened synthetics.
2 of my peers on the council are as such as well. I work with them just fine. Simply as the subject is complex, and compared to some subjects, such as the ongoing slavery that still occurs within Saphira, I am taking priority into solving a long-lasting issue rather than opening up a new can of worms.
And on doing that, we can both agree is necessary.
Especially as we are seeing signs of hundreds of confirmed missing families.
Cerberus has always dedicated its forces towards assisting in the, well, at least in our recent history, assisting in the end of tyranny and the liberation of the common man.
What I would give to have heard that back in my day. I'm used to many.
Biased.
I'm used to having to look up to many people who are born with spoons in their mouths who never knew a hard day's work. It was always fun speaking with them.
Fortunately, both myself and many of my staff, including my director of security, had to work to get where we are.
I was seeing how your director of security chose to bring his work uniform for a formal engagement. I can very much tell he's a man of the front.
I don't see much of a reason to put up a facade of what I do and what I offer.
It's fine. Before you
No
even...
offense.
Oh, it's fine. Before you even think of fretting about it, I mean, look across the lane from us. I have never seen a technician wear anything other than the same thing. I'm not even sure if he has anything under that big blanket of his.
Who knows?
Jazz.
I may be slightly biased in my ideals. I've come to worship a goddess of liberty, and I've seen what can happen when tyrants are let to roam free. Our previous employer was a bit of a tyrant himself. Led us astray for a bit.
Which one?
A troubled history.
And Vita Mordum.
Name never passed my desk. Care to spin me a tale, or are they not worth the mention?
How are you doing?
He was the leader of a crime family out
Not at
in...
all. The lady's been quite stubborn, making sure that she feels taller than me.
That's not...
Curious who's piloting
I don't like sitting. It's
You're
uncomfortable with
fine,
my
dear.
tail.
Loosen up a bit. A bit of humor's lovely. Willow, lovely. My word, look at you.
Good to have you, sure.
Quite fetching.
Establishment and party.
Thank you.
Making sure that you're not getting overshadowed by your dear. Good to see you roaming about on your own. Solo hunt.
And of course. I hope things are going well for you. I've heard a bit of what's been going on.
This last week or so has been particularly difficult, but it took some time for myself to clear my head.
Of course. Well, hopefully things will smooth out eventually.
We're starting to notice a pattern in some things. Gerald here has been very good at holding the defensive line with the other boys.
But we all are very busy. I suppose if we're missing any.
That's good at least.
But before I digress, anything else you'd wish to speak on, dear?
Upon hearing your ideas
Now, if you'll
and your
excuse
plans,
me, I have a bathroom
I would like to offer my assistance to you. Now, Cerberus is perhaps most well known for its soldiers, but we're a manufacturing company first.
Are you offering products, dear, or just overall support of manpower?
Manpower and supplies. If you truly seek for the betterment of
Gladdens
people,
me
I wish
to hear.
assist with that.
A leader is nothing without their people, and that is something that is very commonly forgotten here, it seems. As someone who knows what it's like to pick up a pitchfork at times, if anything, I encourage it. If the people are happy and
If I may
satiated,
interject, sir.
of course.
Some of these shelters require a more human touch when assisting individuals. Is that something you may be able to assist with?
Anyone who may be good at delivering a sincere smile.
I've been meaning to get them checked out.
Recommendation, ma'am. Some of the reports I've been hearing of the guys that we've been sending down to industrial have been mostly relatively positive with their interactions with the locals. I could try fitting into their schedules to also have rotations in the Palace District, if that would be allowed.
It would all have to be processed through with the paperwork. Something I don't think any of us want to deal with right now, but certainly you can mark me as interested.
I agree.
Lovely.
Additionally, if there are any supplies that you may need, we can manufacture and ship them.
That depends on what your catalog inquires. I'll browse it when I'm able, if you'd be willing to provide us a list. Perhaps alongside your recommendations, sir.
Pretty much anything you might need.
Well, if you want a list of recommended individuals, the only thing I'd ask of you is how many.
It will come down to which shelters can care for however many. There are already many volunteers stepping in. Some social workers and the like, therapists, psychiatrists, some medical volunteers as well. We'd have to see which areas are struggling in particular.
Aye. I'll get a list, and I'll send you my best.
I think it was Shelter 17, which was showing the most aggression, yes? Yes. Last week, actually, not even last week, just a few days ago, I was actually occupied for a majority of the day trying to settle down a riot that was forming. We were able to disperse the crowd, luckily, but it did very much keep me occupied for longer than I had time to be for other affairs. I will say that one is very on edge compared to any of the others. Perhaps,
Sorry, I'm building
sparser, or at least thinner uniforms is what I'd recommend. Something looking more friendly. Within the shelter, there should be no overall issue. Then again, if you wish to bring your equipment as well, just in case, I'm sure we could spare a locker for you.
I can have things arranged.
Perfect. If there's nothing else pressing, I already have two other friends asking for me.
My grandfather's estate a couple times.
It was a pleasure speaking with you.
It was wonderful to see you, dear.
Likewise.
I'm sorry if I'm being dismissive. I just want to make sure everyone gets their turn.
It is a very busy time, sir.
Especially as the host. Well, the owner is the host. What would my term be? I guess I'm the benefactor for this evening. That's the one. I don't really get to use that term very often, at least not for myself. But if you excuse me, I don't want to get lost in my own yapping. Apparently I have quite a bad habit for it. Do you excuse me?
Have a lovely evening.
And to you. Have fun, Gerald.
I'll leave it to you. I made the last choice.
No, where is that other one? Oh, there.
Well, okay, well, it looked like he was about to finish his conversation.
I just wanted to make sure that my hair looked good for you. Powder my nose and the like. You needed to speak, Mr. Rhine. Reen. Pardon. So many faces in a day. How can I help you?
Yeah.
Friend of yours?
Let's talk. Acquaintance, we're just not.
It's good to see everyone making friends. Good evening, sir. Not sure we've met before.
Probably not. You would have met one of my team members, Ra or Lucia.
Mr. Ra. Yes, he's lovely. Quite the gentleman, him, I will say. Hemwick. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. And your name? So I can make sure I caught it. Nick. Short form? More casual gentlemen, are we?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I can tell you're not one for the whole fluff of the whole occasion, are we?
No, I'm more the researcher in the back.
The work.
But both of them are busy.
Trust me, I would definitely keep your job if I was able to. If you would like someone to speak to, actually, I think Gerald might actually be someone you enjoy quite well. Someone who doesn't much care for the frivolities.
Thank you for the suggestion.
Of course, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your day, Mr. Nick. Nothing.
You too.
In particular
Do you mind
spot
if we
you'd
talk
like to...
outside?
Outside? There's a room just upstairs if you
No, I'd prefer to
want
talk
to discuss.
There's a lot of people in, like, you know, looking around.
Very well.
Contrary to what many say, we do care deeply for Sir.
Just letting you know that the guest you recommended for me is asking to speak with me outside. Double security,
Understood.
would you?
If you excuse me for one moment.
I understand.
Now, let's see. Oh, they're not just standing in the rain for me. I don't want them getting too cross. There we are. Oh, yes, they already skipped straight out. Oh, yeah, so much for that. That's only going to add to the sour face. Let's see, where did they stumble off to? There you are. Any particular reason you wanted to speak out here? It's a little miserable, I'll confess.
Well, I just needed to get away from it all a bit.
Fair. Anything to do with the sour expression you were providing me earlier, sir? That's the one. I'm curious.
Jonas, you know full well why.
I can't say I do, sir.
A couple days ago?
I've...
My death?
I ask that you choose your next words very carefully, sir.
It's me. Me. Your assistant? The one you let Malleus look after? The one...
Gerald, I'm sorry for dragging you out
Good
here,
to
but
see
please
you.
leave us.
Understood, sir.
Thanks, Gerald.
For all I knew, we were
See why I needed to make it a bit more of a private thing?
Private in an open city street that is in a district that is a battlefield.
And I refuse to go in there and talk secrets. It feels like something's watching me all the time in there. I prefer not to.
I'm glad to see you're alright. Z told me of the posting you made. You showed yourself again.
Yeah, it's Mimi. People don't know about my death, so...
It was... good to know that you were still out there. I wasn't sure how long Malleus was going to keep you for. Are you...
From my talk with
Did you come along with
someone
him?
via text... No, I came alone. In the plane, from what I can gather, it was about 24 hours. In that other place, multiple weeks.
Makes sense.
And
I think this is
fucking
one
hell,
of the first
I
times
hated
that
every...
you've seen more days than me. How's the perspective?
Horrible. I'm practically, and I do not care about this, I'm practically a parasite in somebody else's body.
There's only so much that I was able to control.
This guy didn't even want to, he didn't care. He genuinely did not care about anything in his life. He just gave it up. That was more traumatic than having to fight him for it. It's like he gave up on everything.
And now
And this
here
guy
you
was
are
from
making something
Palace as
of
well.
his legacy. Is that
Yeah,
not
and if
better
one of his
than
family
taking
members
it
find
from
out?
someone who has something to fight for?
I don't know.
How long are you expecting the vessel to last?
I don't know. Because as of right now,
Seems
I
to
don't know
be
if you've noticed, but that, you know, cracked and all that,
yes,
it's
it's
imperfect.
straining.
It's not like him.
Malleus has
He said he'd...
eons of practice. He was also born
He said
into
he'd
having
give me
his power.
cream or something.
Bit of makeup will help. Malleus's
Yeah.
form isn't perfect either. Gander at his chest. It shows. This new name. Is this what you're using now?
Yeah. Mimi died. That body, that name, it died.
Yes, I suppose it did.
I suppose she did. Despite her best efforts.
You didn't tell any of the staff about what happened?
No. I told them that we were waiting for the results of a experimental surgery the hospital performed. I didn't want to put bait for you. And here you are.
I would have been bait.
It would put the expectation that you were going to return. The whole point was that now you can finally make your own choice.
Jonas, I don't know what I want to do at this point.
It's likely overwhelming. No more direction. I had Malleus swear that he wouldn't bind you. He was hoping that the payment isn't too much in the end. He asked for very particular things from me.
Why didn't you just let me die? If you knew that none of the stuff you had prepared.
At what point did
was
you
ready.
actually have a life?
What do you mean?
A discarded child with no freedom of their own. A worker with no other option. You're not bound to anyone anymore.
I wasn't bound to anyone in the first place. That's the thing. You didn't make me sign a contract. You didn't make me sign anything. I wasn't bound to you in the first place.
But even that, it took time. And let's be honest, if it's between the one person who feeds you and non-existence, I never really saw that as a choice from you. I'm glad that we started settling down here. I'm glad that I started letting you reach out. But even then, you were still under my shadow.
I wasn't under your shadow. People knew me as well, people knew me as Mimi. Whilst yes, I was associated with you.
Associated?
They still knew me as a different person.
Perhaps my perception was flawed then.
It always has been flawed. Because you've always wanted to keep me at arm's distance. Because you were scared that something was going to happen.
I was scared that exactly what happened would occur.
And it happened.
This is me trying to fix it, dear. The education, the responsibilities. I kept you at arm's length because I wanted you to make your own judgment. I didn't want me simply preaching at you and demanding that you accept things the way they are. I didn't want blind loyalty from you. I wanted you to be free. And this isn't how it was supposed to be, but I worked with what I had in the moment.
Jonas. Could you have predicted? Did you predict? Did you foresee that I was just going to blindly follow?
At times you did.
Because I was believing in a good role model.
And then we came here. You ran off. You started asking more questions. You started standing against me. You started warning people of me. And not once did I try to tell you that you were wrong. When you fled, when you ran, yes, I was worried. I wanted to make sure you were safe, and look what happened. Mimi, whether you know it or not. Pardon. Shouldn't call you that.
That's fine.
Whether you know it or not, you were always being watched.
I know I was.
And now that's gone. And even if there are still bystanders, you're ready.
I don't think I am, Jonas. I really don't.
You have more latent power than you ever had the opportunity of before. And the amount of
but
time
maybe I
this
didn't
gives
want
you.
that. Genuinely.
Then don't use it. If you want to be as mundane as any of the people walking around the sidewalk, there's restrictions, there's bindings.
I can't fucking do that.
Not yet. You're effectively newborn. Surprised you're able to walk already.
Like I said, it was weeks. I learnt how to walk
It's still impressive.
in there. I had to learn fast.
Took me much longer. Took Casey a few months.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I genuinely don't know.
Talk to people. Sort out your thoughts, figure out what you can do now, and what of it you wish to. You're able
Jonas.
to cast yourself across the very stars. You're not stuck.
What, the ones I eat?
My point is, you have the full ability to do anything you wish now. That is what I wanted for you. Well, yes, this isn't
And it feels like you're just tossing me aside. Just as my parents did.
When?
When they realised I'm...
When did I ever do that to you?
You're doing it right now. You may not even realise it.
Would you rather that I strap a chain to your throat and drag you down?
No.
Here I am, talking to you. I'm trying to give you anything right now. The sheer fact that we're talking out in this is already much more of a stretch than what is wise. But I'm still here. Regardless. If you called, you know I would have dropped anything for you.
I didn't want to. I was too scared.
And yet here you are. Curiosity? Are you looking for closure? Do you want me to curse at you and to send you off? Is that what you need?
No. I just didn't know what to do.
This is the first time you're able to make an actual choice for yourself.
It's always felt like I've had a choice though, Jonas. But right now it just feels like I've just been
It's one of the two
thrown to
reasons
the
why
sharks.
I let Malleus take you. The first was, of course, who else would have been better at teaching you? Well, I can read you a history book. I can't tell you the feeling. My dear. I wish I could just hold you. I also knew if I just stood there and opened the door, you'd just walk through, thinking that what else were you going to do? I didn't want you to just fall into the cycle again.
But I feel like I already am doing that.
The door's open. But I'm not leading you through it, not this time. I'm not doing that to you again. I would offer you my name.
I don't want it.
I assumed. Now you can actually make up your mind of what you want to be. What I am for you. Whether it's an employer or someone who just hurt you.
I don't know. I feel like I should be angry at you. I should be angry
You
at
have all the right to be.
Aki and...
Aki tried. Truly, he did. I was...
No, the reason why I'm angry is because had that not happened, had you two not squabbled and fought over the fucking shit that you would talk about on email,
We had differing
none of this would have
views,
fucking happened.
which could have affected
Yeah.
millions of lives. Yes, that's going to come with friction. The amount of responsibility, the amount of people that falls to. Of course we're going to squabble. I'm not
Squabbling
here.
like children, though.
Very much is like that at times, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do what I can for these people.
I know you are. And I know Aki is too.
What he seems to be concerned about is his profit margin more than anything else, but that's for a different day.
I generally just don't know what to do at this point. You've let the door open and shooing me out effectively to figure out what I want to do.
There's many
We've been
doors.
together for
You
9
are
years,
in
dude.
A large room. After such a long journey, you're meeting yourself with many doors that you can finally choose from, and the very first one that you walk through will be the most important.
Again, I don't...
You have friends in the city. What, have you visited that
But I have
street
family
you like
too.
so much? And you have their numbers. You can call them. I won't fault them for seeing you.
Unfortunately, my family members are
Uriel's been worried
preoccupied with council stuff. And I have stood by their side, letting them do what they need to, helping them and supporting them in making sure that they got the spot.
And here we are. Going through what is going to be the most violent part of either of our careers. But that's the risk that we take for what we can give them. What do you need? If it's transport somewhere, reagents, a bit of money, maybe somewhere to go that's safe. I can
No.
hire someone, I can reserve something from a third party.
No.
You wouldn't have to worry about me snooping in. I would very much like for you to come home. I haven't touched your room. Assumed you wouldn't want me to.
I've worked with you for 9 years, Jonas. Learn under you. Done
I gave
things.
you shelter. I gave you nourishment. I gave you education. When you were ready.
A basic requirements.
And a sense
What?
of
No.
responsibility. An understanding of how cruel
Allow me to finish,
the
Jonas,
world can
please.
be. Of course. Sorry.
You didn't just give me that. You gave me experiences that I know no other person would be able to have. You gave me adventures that traumatized me, but knowing I would need them. You did give me a reality check, knowing that my parents abandoned me. You didn't have to go out of your way to help me, but you did. You could have left me in that desert all those years ago, but you didn't.
Your birth parents did die from old age a few years ago. By all intents and purposes, you
They're
could...
dead to me, regardless.
You
They
would
left
have
me.
grounds to reclaim what would be your birthright.
I don't want what they had. That's not me. It never was.
I
You
see.
saw it yourself.
I know. I'm just giving you options. It would be comfortable.
Jonas, did you ever care? Not in a... You're my assistant.
The Phantom Freelancer. The Ethereal Traveler. Do you remember how Malleus reacted when he discovered you? The fact that I had
Yeah.
taken on any form of associate.
He was shocked. And then surprised. And rather curious.
Exactly. Countless years I worked alone.
I assumed, with how grumpy you were. And still are.
Old habit. Trying to get better, Asim. A friend of mine spoke to me. I talked to them about what you were. They said that I never should have picked you up. What I did was a mistake.
Was this when I was a moth or when this happened?
When I found you in the sand. Or rather, when I went back for you. Don't suppose you want to pretend we're having cigarettes?
His body feels like it's had 20 of them.
I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Good evening, yeah. Just enjoying the many lights and colours. The party is still raging on.
That's good to hear. I'm a bit late.
Oh, it's not a
Yeah.
problem. We expected a few to show up in their own time. Night is young after all.
You know, I thought the door would be a little bigger.
Honestly, yes, I had
That's
to
what
duck
everybody
as
else said.
well on my way in.
Well,
Once you see the owner,
suppose-
you'll recognize why it might be like that. Suits her quite well.
I hate to ask, but either of you wouldn't be able to invite me into this establishment.
You have your invitation with you, yes?
Yes, well, written doesn't quite work
Oh,
with my variation.
Please. Don't worry, such frivolities. Yes, of course, dear. So long as you have that with you, come on in.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
You have a good evening. Enjoy your conversation.
Yes, just catching up. Where were we?
Talking about the fact that somebody told you you should have left me?
Yes. I told them a lot. Now I think of it. They thought it was wrong for me to make that choice for you. Just whisk you away and define what your life was going to be.
I was a
Regardless
kid.
You didn't have any
I couldn't have technically made a choice in that situation. I would have probably died out there.
That's what I assumed as well. That's why I never. I always worried that you never really had a choice. It was me or death.
Jonas, I've always had a choice.
I'm glad you.
Just that sometimes you tended to forgot that I had it, regardless. You may have felt that you were overpressuring, and yes, there were times, that you did. But I understand it was out of worry and safety.
Every time I compromised your security, something happened. Every time I took a shortcut or... I was so close to finding a way to dissolve that wound. Get you a few more months. I thought I almost found him. It would have been as simple as finding the weapon and unmaking it. I just needed more time.
Time is something that we don't often have. It's a luxury.
A currency that can be hoarded but never reclaimed. Once spent, it is
Yeah,
truly
pretty much.
gone. Time is what I did want to give you.
But I didn't want that. I knew I was accepting
You had
it,
yourself
if anything.
condemned to death for so long. You just accepted it.
I should correct it. I accepted that the body was going to die. It was going to rot. It was going
And
to
you
disappear
asked me
at
to
some
find
point.
you a way to get more. And I started working towards it. I have half-made foci for you. I suppose there's commissions that I'll have to cancel now.
You can always put us like a little, I don't know, brooch or something.
Well, they were meant for you to wear. I have plenty of things to remember you, and what's already passed. Of course, if you wish to reclaim anything that was yours, you are free to. I'll gladly accommodate. I will only be a part of this new life as much as you wish for me to be. And I dare not overstep that again. You deserve more than that. You deserve better.
But I did get... As stupid as it sounds, and as much as you hate it, my parents gave me up, but you were the parent that stood up.
Is there anything else I'm doing as a daughter?
Maybe. But it's unlikely.
What I wanted to give you was the knowledge, the perspective, the ability to travel, the ability to defend yourself properly. This form you are formidable. Even now. I don't have to worry. At least as much when you roam about. Don't need me watching over your shoulder every moment of the day. I wanted to prepare you for the world. A world that might not have me. And anyone who would follow you because of me, you'd be able to handle.
I don't think I'd want to live in a world without you in there.
I shouldn't get my hopes up. There's still a home for you. If you want it. I can still be here. Whether it's directly in the house or I can distance myself. Do you need something?
Is this a bad time?
Slightly, yes.
Ah, apologies then.
Dora will be finishing up in a moment.
Conveniently enough, I was actually looking for you, Mr. Jonas. But,
I assumed as much.
I'll...
Are you running low on time, sir?
No, I was
Get away
just coming out here to more so just, I guess, clear my head for a second, but if anything...
We're doing a bit of the same, using the air.
Yeah. Also, congratulations on Innocence getting a council seat.
Of course. Thank you.
And looks like he just arrived. Perfect. Makes things easier for me.
Good. Well, lovely. Popular as ever. I see that even you can dress up for an occasion.
Sadly.
I'm sorry to force you out.
It is what it is.
McKay and Willow are with you. As well as a few of your friends from Cerberus. I'll be back in shortly. I can shield you from them if you wish it. As are most of us. I'm fine, Gerald.
Understood. Do either of you need anything?
Not yet.
No, we're just finishing up here.
Understood. Some of the guests have been asking for you, sir.
Yes, I am aware there's a line. They can wait.
There's always a line, sir.
Always will be. Don't worry about rushing. Not for them.
I want things to be as they were.
The same.
Yeah.
If that's what you wish. Maybe I was imagining things.
Though if you would permit me to do this... I need a surname.
Haven't chosen yet.
Not that I haven't chosen, it's more of I just didn't want to choose without asking first.
Is there any you have in mind? What?
Hemwick. It's why I said I was gonna ask before I did anything.
Something. Say something.
What?
Get your head together, goddammit! Think! Say something! I'm here. Takes a bit of concentration.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I know this is a normal thing for you.
You'd be welcoming hell on yourself.
Like I already have him.
More so.
I mean, look how I fucking died.
Yes, but a new name in a very much different form would give you a chance to start fresh. You'd be jumping right back into the same fire, are you sure?
I wouldn't be asking if I didn't want it.
There's no second chances after this.
Or wasn't expecting.
This is the last run for
I know. I know. That's my choice. You said I had a choice now, didn't you? But this is mine. But only if you accept it.
I'll get a bigger bed for you.
Yeah, unfortunately my bed's not going to be, well, big enough for me anymore. I'll curl up in a ball if I have to.
And this form of yours, you planning on staying something this, shape?
Yeah, preferably. I'm getting used to it, so...
You always seem to like the suits.
And if this... What can I say? Take after the best.
Well, I'm glad that I taught you taste. We can make adjustments
Exactly.
as you wish them. That's easy. Especially for what you are. I can teach you how. That much I can do. Hey. Just 1 second, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Stand over here.
Right.
You're good?
This is a lot. This is a lot, alright? Just...
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I mean, it's been a lot for me for the past couple of days. Well, sorry, weeks for me, but days for you. So...
How old are you now? What are we
fuck
defining that? Adult, of course. But how old is this?
Oh yeah, an adult.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
20s
this
for
guy,
what it
he
is.
did say he was like 25 when I first met him.
Simple.
Yeah,
25 then.
so... pretty much, yeah.
Are we doing... Is this a continuation? Or are we saying that you just survived? If we're doing this right.
A continuation. It's easier. For everybody involved.
So it shall be.
Come here. Thank you.
I'm sorry for making you wait.
Yeah, you'll sorely regret that in a few years' time.
I know you needed it, but... You're finally ready. Finally.
I guess so. No.
Let me have an actual...
Do we get back into the casino?
Let me at least treasure
Pops.
you for a moment for myself. Let's hear that
You can look
name,
at my beautiful
shall
looks
we?
then.
Make sure you have the pronunciation quite right. Let's hear it coming from you.
Green Hemwick at your service.
Hemwick. You are at no one's service. You are at their... They are
Okay,
at
well you
your
get what I
pleasure.
mean though, right?
Yes, I
You
do.
get what I mean.
But here's the thing, if you are doing this, last chance to pull out, you don't bow to anyone anymore. Not even me. Is that clear?
Alright. Hi. Alright then, Pops. Let's go. Come on. got people waiting for you.
Green Hemwick. Gerald, do me a favour.
Sir.
Go on, old man.
Let the others know that we
We're going
need
in
to
now.
fetch some new furniture. How tall are you? 5 foot something?
I'm glad you were able to meet with this guest as soon as possible.
Please inform some of the staff back at the estate that I'm going to need new furniture measured for 5 to 6 foot.
Right away, sir.
With all
I'm
urgency.
being called away for an incident at one of the shelters.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
that's not
Really?
I'll forward this to someone else.
Right away, sir.
It's been busy for him. So. Pronoun check. Son, daughter, or child?
Anything at this point.
Child it will be. I'll let you correct them.
You know, I did show Aki a photo of what I look like now, and he said I look like a mixture of you anyway. He said he was uncanny.
Honestly, I'm starting to think that your hair looks better than mine.
Would you like to go for a walk
Duh.
around? We have
Was there a stylist that you chose
Yes,
from?
I did. Me. Oh no. Don't forget, I did have hair as me, so...
Yes.
I did my own hair. Hair straighteners are a
Good
lifesaver.
evening, sorry to keep everyone waiting. Oh, would you like to join me for Menix accommodation? Miss Vitali was hoping to speak with me.
Yeah, sure. I'll join.
Let's see if we can hunt her down. Is she still about?
Mrs. who, Tali?
Ava is the other name. The proprietor for the ICCA.
Magical, non-magical, fantastic.
She could be in there, she could be in the bathroom.
I see.
Or she could be, she's over there talking to Nick.
I can pull them up here, if you're right with me fetching them.
I can go grab them.
Please. Not going to have your new face be devoted just for running errands.
Oh, come on.
I'll go with you.
No, I know.
Alright.
Please. I'm going to show you off like your pedigree.
I did find out what my new, diet is. Dying stars. How nice.
See, that's not too bad. You're using it up right before it blows up and destroys everyone. Better it goes dark than for it
Exactly,
to go
that's what I'm saying.
dark. Yes, that works. Lovely.
It does, doesn't it? It
I think the
does.
term's dwarf, yes?
A dwarf star?
Something
Probably,
like that.
Something like that.
I always knew you liked them shorter.
Being technician needs to talk to you, you think?
Okay, we can wait.
Oh.
Please, one at a time.
Oh.
That would be like a witch kind of curse. Just a normal magic kind of curse that you were talking about.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr.
Hello.
Terry.
On the other side of the district. So.
Yeah, no problem.
There's a room reserved upstairs if you want somewhere quieter to speak. Not quiet in the middle of the floor.
Sure.
Lovely. It's back towards the entrance up the stairs.
Need a lot of negative emotion or negative feeling to give someone a curse accidentally.
No, just with you.
Keep that in mind. I
You're-
came a bit late.
You're savvy with hexes, so.
Bullying a walking, talking ipecac.
Ah.
An expert, from what I've been told.
Interesting. That is very much a field that is not popular to be studied in. At least not unless...
My family and clan are like all Abexes, so it's...
Keeping within the family business there.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what sort of bad luck you can give someone. I'm an enjoyer of the occult myself.
I need to send both of you something.
Oh, I try not to give people bad luck.
I'm jesting, sir. I'm saying I'm interested in your work. If you ever actually want something that we can... a common interest to discuss. After all, we seem to get along quite well with the lady, and she's always been a good judge of character.
Thank you. He's been very, very pleasant company, though it was kind of inflicted upon him.
Gathered quite the crowd.
So it seems, I hope they're not all waiting on me. The young lady already has my next number, I'm afraid.
I'm going for it.
Oh, you're after him? Ah, well.
Well, do.
Get you out of harm's way, Dylan, dear. Come. Good luck with him.
I know, well, good luck.
He's going to get eaten alive.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you get the...
How have you been enjoying yourself, dear? What was mean?
It's been... no.
Oh, was that your doing?
Yes.
Well done.
Well done, Will.
And it's to interact with more people.
It's the staircase closer to the entrance there. Unless this actually loops around, does it? Actually, I'm kind of curious now.
I think this goes up?
It seems to be locked.
Not this one, then.
So, looping around the
I might be thinking
stairs.
of the one on the other side.
Yeah, I think you are. Over there, the staircases loop around on both sides, at least. I'm not sure where the one across from us heads down to. Maybe the staff room.
Probably up to there.
I love coming to establishments for the first time.
I should check. Is this business, or are we just catching up?
Little of both.
Understood. It is very good that we're taking the other room then. This way, dear. Yeah, good. Well. So I got some... how do I approach this? It's nice seeing some things pay off.
Yeah, that's nice when you build something up.
Watching something grow has a particular charm to it. Well worth the time, in my opinion. Now then. We're hoping that no one else is taking it up. Lovely. It's a little space to hide. Do you wish to give reintroductions? It's been a bit since you've seen each other.
Can do. I'm Reen. It's nice to meet you. I am Jonas's assistant.
My child's chosen to stay within the family business. I'm glad to hear it.
I see. Oh, this is...
Had me worried for a while, I'll confess. But alas, everyone has a rebellious phase. I think that's what I can call it. Oh, the amount of teasing I can do on you now, finally.
And the amount of teasing I could do with you now.
Just know I'm going to spit it right back.
I think this is a mistake.
And so our terms of engagement have already been set. Not hard. I mean, it's not hard for you. Just go online, type in random name, and throw this vessel off a bridge. Not too hard.
Not too late.
That's
Start over.
awful. I'm not gonna
Only
do
one
that.
witness.
I'm not doing that.
All right, fine. Still working out the kinks. How can we help you, dear?
I'm presuming, since they're so close to you, you're comfortable with me bringing up previous business.
To be honest, I believe that they've already processed much of your paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Not quite what I meant. The last time I was here, it was for a party, from which one of the guests did not return, which caused me some misplaced grief.
Ah. And is there a particular guest you're inquiring?
The gentleman my establishment got attacked over.
That would have been the Vipers, yes?
That would be them.
They were remnants of the Medallions staff. It was owned by Mr. Simon Draco, who, it was discovered, was murdered by a Mr. Dooley. Actually, one of the other guests here. He claimed responsibility for the action. He's been getting bolder.
Mm.
Not sure how this...
Noted.
This has to do with the... Yes, this was the second time they visited you, to my understanding.
Yes.
I'm sorry that
Mostly, I just wanted to make sure that something really had happened to him. Or I was going for it to, well, I'd price it out to have something happen to him.
Well, in this particular matter, you can rest assured. The Vipers, the hideout that they somehow obscured from our initial sweeps, it has been thoroughly cleaned. Much of the fuel that they were using themselves actually was quite handy in assisting in that.
Alright.
Hello, just talking some business. Do you need something,
That's a
sir?
load off
This
my
is the
mind.
second time you've tried to hunt me down.
Still a bad time, I'm guessing?
I have a bit of a line, it seems. You came with Mr. Goldier, yes?
No, I actually came on my own.
Well,
But
I can fetch you once I'm done speaking with Miss Vitale, if that's quite alright, unless you're strikingly urgent on time.
No, I'd rather not barge in on you or Miss Anna's time. So,
If you don't mind.
of course.
You think that we go through such a length to distance ourselves just for the fun? That's the second time he's scoured for me, if not the third. Whatever it is, I do hope
We
it's
did take a
pressing.
long time outside, though, so...
And it's only
I'm
polite
not
to
really
respect
surprised
someone's time.
Hmm.
Regardless, I'm here trying to respect yours too.
I appreciate it. That was the most pressing thing I wanted to ask about, and I guess just touch base, make sure you're okay.
Recent developments will make things much easier. But yes, the shelters are more secure than they've been so far. Gerald's actually just departed to deal with something that's popping up. Most likely a raid. I'm sure he can handle it. I have no doubt in my mind on that. We're finally finding patterns in what they're doing and how they're getting so far, so close to the shelters. We're hoping it will be dealt with soon. Obviously, I can't promise a timeline. Anything we do, they respond, and then back and forth. A little game
I
of
grew up in
chess.
Zafira. I know sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and get through it.
Exactly. And I hope that the rest of the district understands that once we pull through.
Zafira is Zafira. People will settle
much.
into a new normal eventually, one way or another.
I'm
I
hoping that
fully
we
agree with
can.
her on that.
I'm hoping that once our new programs actually see the light of day, that it's easy to see. I was actually already opening a mental health program with Mr. McKay. Looking forward to having that unveil. He hasn't given me full confirmation or sign off on it, but the talks have been going very well.
I've heard really good things about the spas that the company runs.
The many services that they have at their disposal. We'll likely even see if we can get a branch of some of their departments over here in Palace, just to make it easier. Not everyone... Some may have the money for a few of the services, but not everyone can afford the commute.
Yeah, that's
If you
fair.
excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, perfectly fine. Otherwise, Guardian is providing some support from their own bureau. It's going quite well. Guardian hasn't really been too noisy. They are giving support to any refugees that head their way. Glad for it.
I heard they reopened things with Aegis, so makes sense that they'd be more open to refugees and welfare services.
Really? When did that happen?
Yeah, I think a couple days ago I saw an article about it.
I took some days off myself to handle some personal matters. Really? That is interesting.
I'm not much of a metagrammer, but I skim on occasion.
I check on it every other morning, but lately I've been focusing on my direct work. A lot of it is, there's only so much you can see your name be scored and not sour your day. But I expected mixed reviews.
It's definitely a turning point.
The fact
The
that
city
there's
doesn't
even
change easily.
a sparse few who are being vocally positive of the changes, even that is hopeful. It's often those who have qualms or concerns that are far louder. You get complaints more than compliments, no matter how good you are. That's just business.
Welcome to Zafira. Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and get through it.
Well, as you
No
can
one's told you
see,
yet.
I'm hopefully here to stay, as long as I don't get overthrown. I'll be honest, if someone else does rise to the occasion who is properly deserving, I would even consider acquiesce. Then again, I wouldn't need compensation for the amount of investment we've already put into the district.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just walk away empty-handed, not after giving so much.
No. I can't imagine that.
Uriel, dear, please, come. I was wondering about
both
the
of you.
issue. Feel free to sit down, dear. Get
You as
comfortable.
well.
We're just chatting.
Of course.
Thank you again for your help with Snow.
Of course.
Ah,
Always my pleasure.
news got around of her selection.
Oh, private conversations.
Of course. Are you still interested in her antagonist?
Beg pardon?
Are you still interested in the one who harmed Miss Snow?
I am leaving that up to her. I know she's currently building up her funds bit by bit to approach you. with a
I
proper pitch.
dare say a well-cemented ledge is probably going to be much more of a cost than she can
Yeah.
handle alone. At least on a
She's
charity's salary.
She's got other things in motion too.
All right. The door's open.
She's aware it's a bit of an uphill slog.
Yes. Obviously, we'll need our own time to prepare as well. Recoup our resources with current events.
Yeah. I don't think it's a tomorrow meeting by any account.
Very much so. So, anything else going on? Anyone catching your eye? A lovely lady like yourself deserves company eventually.
I mean, I was talking to a very cute curse nerd for a little bit, but then I got pulled away for a private talk.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I can summon him up here. Leave it just to be the
I
two
think
of
he'd
you.
cry. You're okay.
Really? Oh, I'd scamper away.
He
I'd just,
seems,
my dear
he
boy,
seems
very good.
introverted. I don't want to scare him off. You're fine.
All right. With that sort, what you need to do is you're going to have to take the reins on him. Look at you. You're all. Well,
Okay.
please giggle. You like? I'm right, and you know it. If he's a shut-in scholar, if he really is a shut-in scholar, he's going to be thinking twice and just let you end up slipping by. Thinking someone else will be better for her. No way I can handle a woman like that. Take the reins. You're a lady of power, please. The name's out there. You're nearly a celebrity. Hell, you are a celebrity.
I would not go that far.
Come
I would
now.
not go that far.
Oh, the redhead with the scars that last I checked, Goldie was harassing. Damn right I'm selling you out.
You're taking your time away from him.
Right?
That was a okay. So that started as just like a quip to snap back at him. We don't have to. We don't have to make this thing.
Okay, well, right. So not the redhead. Who else? Anyone catching her? Not even. It doesn't have to be anyone here.
I don't get out much. It's fine, really.
You really should. So what I'm hearing is the person that you do end up catching eyes with is probably going to be someone you find at work.
No, God, no, no.
There are
I've never
many
dated employees.
kind men.
Oh, I'm not
like
just
the
meaning. I'm not just meaning employees, patrons as well. I'm sure there's a few regulars who would vie for you.
I don't know about that.
Do you need something urgent, sir? I'm afraid it's a bit of a personal talk.
You know what? No, it's fine.
Ah, I see. We've flustered her.
I'll leave you guys to say goodnight.
Enjoy speaking to your mysterious stranger.
I wish you luck.
Ta-ta. That was so much fun. She's adorable when she's flustered. Did you see that?
Who is next on your list, Mr. Hemwick?
I didn't get their name. The one with the long white hair and the suit. He's chased me down like 3 times now. But you're here now. Hi, how's it going? Do you need something?
Only to say my farewells, Mr. Hemwick. Miss Adriana has already left for the night, but she gives
Uriel?
best regards.
A moment, actually, before you fetch them.
Of course. But I would like to say thank you for the invitation to this gathering. It's been very nice.
I think tonight's gone quite swimmingly. Honestly, I thought I was going to be quite bored dealing with stuffy politicians all night, but nah, here we are actually making good friends. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you are one of the teams, I'll at least do my best to try to welcome you. I probably won't be able to lean over your shoulder, not that you would want me to.
Either way, I'll be greatly appreciated. I'll do my best to send you that list at my earliest convenience, and if there's anything Cerberus can do to assist in Palace District, all you need to do is call.
Lovely. Looking forward to it.
Of course. Well, I then bid you farewell and have a wonderful night, mister.
Give the lady my wishes as well. I'll probably be quite busy.
Will do.
Can't remember his name though.
Mr. Hemwick was just now out. Olio Dooley, I believe you were supposed to speak with him, but he's on his way out currently. If you would like to catch him.
I'd like to relay something to you. If you don't mind joining me, my child.
Alright.
Come along. Have you been able to reintroduce yourself yet?
Rin.
Yeah.
Are we to be open about it?
This one, yes.
Being your child?
This is their wish. And they're finally ready to have those choices. As much as I regret keeping them for so long.
This makes me feel uneasy, I'm not gonna lie.
There is an aura here, but it keeps the rabble and the trouble away. I'm leaving it at that. That said, assume you were being watched.
As always.
Everything's public after all.
I definitely feel that.
Very good.
I feel constrained more than normal.
To make sure, would you rather that I return you to the estate at the end of the night, or would you prefer that I get you a room as we get you your new furniture? You'll need at least a day or
to the
two.
estate, it's fine.
Probably use one of the guest rooms. It'll fit you better now.
Nah, it's fine. Figure it out.
I don't want
Well,
you
we can deal
complaining
with
that
that
you
when we
have a
get there.
sore back afterwards.
I have dealt with it before, I could deal with it again. It's all good, don't worry.
I feel it is best for you to be comfortable while you're still recovering.
I'm fine.
It is. I know,
Hey,
but
look.
it is a worry. You're no longer bound by your back. My
That is
health
true.
Ooh, you can finally lay on your back
But I'm
now.
not.
How's
But
that
I'm.
been? No longer looking like a baby
Weird.
owl.
It's been really weird.
As well as laying on your side, you don't have to worry about tucking your arms.
That is true, but at the same time, it's gonna feel weird, I guess. I've only had like couple nights actually being able to sleep
It's
on my back,
always
so
weird
it's
to adjust
weird.
to.
Oh yeah, definitely. You've probably got people looking for you though, or wanting to talk to you.
Yes, I know. I'm dealing with priorities.
Believe
I just
that
wanted to make sure
Odelia
we
is
were on the
still in
same
the building.
page. Uriel does check in on the
Oh.
estate pretty frequently.
Shit.
Likely more often soon.
Aduli's probably waiting for me to come back with either news or with Jonas, so...
I will be with him
He's
10
near
minutes,
the entrance.
tops.
Well, I feel like
Shit,
we might need to catch him before he leaves.
Yeah, he's probably
With
gonna head
how
out.
long?
He has my number,
I
I
hate to
have
say
his,
it.
I know where he lives.
Sounds like a threat, dude.
A little bit, a little bit.
I know where you live. I'm coming to your house to talk to you probably.
Wherever the world is like a river, anywhere I have been, I can go again. What is this? Shakespeare. Hull. What is
I'm
it?
following. I'm just following the actions of you.
Either that or this.
There you go, you're getting it. That one, that's a stem.
With how often you have conversations and how long they go, I'm sure that he's been waiting well over 2 hours.
Yes.
I feel
Yeah,
it would
I
be
don't think
best
it's
to go
very
to him
fair.
now.
Very
If
I'll let him know.
anything, we have plenty of time to speak.
10 minutes. This does matter for you. God damn it. I had a talk the other night about them, about you. They're ready.
I feel it's best if we are being watched to not be so close, Mr. Hemwick.
Fair enough. I'd like to talk to you soon. Open up in the evening when you come.
Of course.
Let's get seated.
Anything.
Don't want them catching us being so close, Uriel.
I may take a small walk around to see at least who else has been...
Make some friends. There's actually some good ones down there today. Oh, and I can't wait for Malleus to catch a whiff of what's going on. Oh, you're still alive!
Yes, actually, I was about to...
Come on in. Sit on down.
Take my leave, but unless you have the time to speak.
I was on your number. Mr. Dooley might be walking up soon. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah. Well, figured that I at least... Of course, I've already given you your flowers in the sense of my personal congrats on reaching a councilman position, so...
Most people relay it as a formality as well. You're not forced to.
Well, I mostly do so because it's just a way that I have always been taught as to at least give the...
I was caught at the door. Is he coming here? Am I going to him?
It's fine. He did kind of just want to say goodbye to you. I'm so sorry. Do you mind?
No, that's fine.
The guy just quickly comes in here to just say...
That's fine.
Goodbye.
I'll be right there. I'll meet him. Be right back.
No worries.
I'll keep him company. Hang on. Hi, sorry. I'm so sorry about it. This is like a list of
It's one after another. This is what happens, honestly. Anyway, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting on me. It really is. Like, I can't move 3 feet without someone trying to catch me.
Jonas, I just wanted to say thanks for thinking of us and getting us invited, and to let you know that we're leaving now. So that was it.
All right.
No business with you otherwise.
I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Who's this ravishing maiden? Hello.
Hello, my name is Dr. Bridget. It's a pleasure, Mr. Jonas.
An honor, dear. Good evening to you, too.
Bridget's a friend of a friend and came highly recommended to me, so
I can see
made
why.
a date of this.
I'm acquainted with a council member or two from back in the day as well.
How's he been? He at least paid for your drinks, right?
Of course.
Good. Mr. Dooley is quite the gentleman when he wishes to be.
I have a reputation. It goes both ways.
I've helped some of his friends of friends
I
with
do my
different
best to keep
humanitarian aid
home
after the
and
fact,
work
so...
separate for a reason.
True. Plus, the good doctor and I are both sort of philanthropists in our own way, so...
Ah, someone of renown. Well, keep a small stack of these if you would ever wish to speak, or if you need an appointment, dear. My card, feel free to call.
Yes, Mr. Hughes gave me one of their cards.
Well, I won't
Here
trouble
you
you.
are.
with-
This is mine.
Lovely.
Dr. Bridget here,
Known her for 5
specializes in
seconds and I already have
certain
her
types
number.
Yeah, well, she specializes in certain types of humanitarian aid, specifically in helping people get back on their feet after
Really?
tragedies. Somebody who might be of use to you when things calm down.
Will be calling you.
I find that most people focus on the survival mode. You have the MMA medics, you have those giving...
Yes, there's many services that are
weapons
acting
and
actively in
things,
the
doing
field,
things.
but it's large amount of the recovery that I'm worried for. Once things die down and it's no longer a media headline, much of these sponsors tend to thin out.
Yes, that's why I like to focus on. So my focus is more so
getting the people who survived back to normal. Not everybody's equipped to do that. Many just need to keep them alive for the moment.
Yeah.
So I do things like help rebuild schools, create lesson plans, meal plans for lunches. One of the easiest things for parents to feel like things are normal again is to get their children in daycare and school and university, because the children are no longer in a state of unease or stress. The parents then have time to job hunt. So I'll help, domestic violence women with finding outfits and makeup to go for interviews, those needing jobs to find suits. It's things to get back to
hoping
what
to do a lot
normal
of the
is.
same with many of the programs we're waiting, regrettably, to roll out. I'll give you a call about them. I do have another guest who's waiting for me. I did at least want to catch you.
No problem. Jonas, a pleasure as always, my friend.
It's good to see you, and I'm glad to see you branching out, my friend. Fantastic taste, if I may say.
And I will see you again soon, possibly.
Enjoy your evening, dear.
You
If you
as
excuse
well.
me, I'm going to head back to my other appointment.
That's all,
Enjoy,
we're heading out.
Jonas.
That was a dramatic exit. I love it.
Have that sense of trust.
No, here we are. I'm so sorry.
That way.
He got me talking, and he introduced me to his date, and I didn't want to be rude, and it was a whole thing. I see we're not alone.
no worries.
We're amongst friends. Lovely. Nothing. Business or pleasure.
No worries.
I'm afraid it's a bit of a line. Chop chop.
A little bit of business, a little bit of pleasure, but pleasure's already been done and out of the way with your congratulations, but I want to make it quick since I was just heading out. Mostly just getting word out there. I've worked, at least my robotics shop, we've been working on a new, at least model for our drones. One for more housekeeping. If you or anyone you may know would be interested in investing.
Housekeeping.
Yes.
Well, I can't say much about it. I'd need to learn closer of your business.
Because we've got ones for medical, reconnaissance, construction, heavy lifting, recreational, all sorts. But my wife had convinced me to work on one for more, I guess, quality of life is the way she put it. With her and myself not really able to have days to, I guess, spend time together, since, we've got 4 kids, so...
Oh my, large family.
Yeah, 2 boys, 2 girls, and
here I thought even just one was more than enough for me.
Well, things happen, but
That it does.
regardless,
It finds a way.
with 4
I
kids, we...
apologize, sir. Have we dispensed introductions yet? You seem to know a great deal about me.
I think I've met you before, but I don't think if you recall, at least my name, Tanix. Tanix Ironsides.
Ironsides, that's the one. Yes, sorry. Meet so many a day.
It's fine. I run Echo Robotics. It's established over in Orlando, Saka, actually.
So you're asking for shareholders? Is that what you're hoping for?
Well, for thought, if you are interested. Regardless, if someone manages to invest in it...
You have my attention, at least for the time being, as well as someone else's.
You know,
Oh, you're fine.
yeah,
Enjoy
I
yourself.
can see the antlers in the shadows there. But it's a newer one that I was worked on for once, not something for Guardian, but more just for, like my wife said, something quality of life. Yeah. It cooks, cleans.
If you can hand me a business card, a contact I can follow up on, and I will have to learn more of your business. It's not just the product, but also how is it being handled, how's the expenditures, profit margins.
Oh, of course. If you've seen any of the drones that are around in Guardian District, then you've more than likely seen my work.
Oh, Use them as reference. Is there anything else you'd require for the time being, Mr. Ironside?
Not really, no. And please, I'd mostly just prefer to be called by Tanix.
I'll try to remember.
Of course. In any case, wish you well, Mr. Hemwick. Hope
And
that
you.
you at least enjoy the rest of your evening.
Today's been wonderful.
For now.
Sure.
For now, I have to head to Orlandosaka because my youngest daughter is asking to, in her own words, have a father-daughter day. So she wants.
Oh
and
boy.
I make sure to
know
drop
how
everything.
scary that can be at times. Good luck, sir.
Most likely she just wants to spend time, but as a father, I make sure to drop whatever I'm doing if my kids want me to be with them.
Yeah, when we're able to, right? Well, I won't
Of
keep you
course.
from them.
In any
Get
case.
going.
Yep. Good evening to you.
And to you, sir. It was a pleasure. That could have been an email. Ugh. Should have let Uriel take care of them.
Might take all night.
How are we doing? Starting to thin out a bit. Perfectly fine.
I hope not. I'd rather not go to
Shall we sit, or you want to head out for the night?
I'm fine with
Who's winning?
Unless you would like to.
myself at the moment. I want to have
Yes. Oh no. Is doing quite well for herself. Hello, Mr. Hemwick.
Good evening. I should. No, they'll be fine.
Go socialize. We'll probably head over once we finish this game up. We simply started it because all of you spread out.
Oh, yes.
I had a talk I needed to handle in the room upstairs. Perfectly fine.
Oh, I forgot.
If anything, I'm sorry for hiding away for so long.
Conversation.
Hmm?
I'm well aware of your conversation, but I don't believe that surprises you at all.
Not at all. It's only polite to keep an eye on
Excuse me,
guests.
sir.
Of course.
Oh, I was going to ask you about your work.
Okay. I'll go first.
Oh, not a very strong lead at all. We're both struggling tonight.
Might be a good idea.
I know. I feel like maybe I'm underestimating how much I need to put into it.
You think
Perhaps
so?
we're too
I
busy
do have
and
those
used to adjust
supplies. Yes, probably.
So
I
you're
do hope those supplies got to you.
A little can on me, actually. I've used it, but you can take it a test run in the bathroom.
This is
if
the
you
owner
want.
of Sanguivita.
I'll be fine.
Hello, darling.
Good evening.
I'll send you over.
I
a couple
believe
years.
they supplied some medical supplies to you recently for your.
They did. We did receive the donation. It was quite lovely.
It's good.
The special
I was just hoping it got to you all well.
Yes, it did. I do believe we're still processing the value of the inventory that you sent over. That way you can have it for your taxes towards the next bracket.
I do have the exact numbers written down. If you want me to send that to you.
It would be nice to be able to cross-reference it, just in case.
Of course.
Understanding
I would
the
be more
posting you
than
made
happy
was
to.
public, I understand if not everything was listed for such an announcement.
Oh yes, So my son suggested I shouldn't put the exact price of everything on there, or else we'll sound pretentious and the people won't like us.
Either if the number is
And so-
huge, you're acting high and mighty. If the number is too small, they call you cheap.
Exactly.
It's all Secret Santa.
Exactly.
argument.
Mm-hmm.
You dare go in.
Stop it.
Go in, go in.
Stop
Ah.
it. Good.
Dive.
No, I'm determined to win.
Of course you are. I'm surprised Malleus isn't observing.
Oh,
Go
no,
in.
no, no,
Go
no.
in.
Oh, you've hit me with
Impending
my own
doom
medicine.
so close to the edge.
It was so close.
It's an even game, ladies and gentlemen. She studies her arm, inhales, A precise shot. With
Nice
no
shot.
overextension.
Single angle on this one. And I risk hitting the
You could bounce it.
I could attempt.
Ooh.
No, that was not enough force at all. I even swung my arm back and
And it's not quite a... Not quite a good setup, tragically.
Oh, I believe I might lose.
No, don't. Don't lose hope yet.
It's a bit of a long shot, but it's definitely doable.
How was your night then, Mr. Hemwick?
It's been quite lovely, actually.
That's good.
Got to reunite with some family. It was nice.
Individual. I was about to say I heard an individual over there use your last name.
Only regret is that we haven't done so sooner. Wanted to make sure that things were secure.
Of course. I'm not one to judge, just simply curious is all.
I'm sure gossip will spread around eventually. You right primed them for this shot.
Oh, yes.
All too easy, just don't scratch out now.
Scratch out now.
If I
Let this
miss,
be the one
I will
time
eat my own
you
foot.
hit too hard. Allow this to be the one time.
And
I
there it
did eat my own
is.
foot.
Unfortunate.
Thank goodness. You did put up a very good game.
Unfortunate.
Wonderfully done.
Shame.
It seems like everyone else has left. I said my hellos, I shall say my goodbyes. It was a pleasure gaming with you. I have...
It's very
a
nice to
rat
have a face
return
to the
home
name,
to.
madam.
Oh, please tell me that's just. You don't actually mean it.
He's in his teenage years. Oh.
Oh, so mostly a jest, but some slight spite behind
Yeah,
it.
Mostly a jest, mostly a jest. The teen years are the worst. They think they're grown. They think they're too old to give Mom a kiss goodbye, and it hurts. It hurts, really.
Oh, I see.
I know, I have a boring old husband to get home to as well. He's probably crying into his pillow about how much he misses his wife.
Sounds
Things like
adorable.
that. So,
What do you mean?
oh,
Don't like them fawning over you.
I do love him. Yes, I do. It makes my little heart beat. It fluttered out of its chest. So, pleasure. And I do hope to see the both of you once more.
Well,
And to
you know
you.
where to find me.
Well, you certainly have our number already.
I do. But I bid you adieu. Off I go. I have to go home. Chores to do, breakfast to make in the morning. All good things.
And that leaves... May as well.
Oh, fancy. I could do that too, but I'd rather walk this time.
Without an L. Bomb.
Look, sometimes it's nice just like actually taking a breath. Just say,
Well, you're lucky that I allow you to do so.
do you have any idea how troubling it is to put a face on?
I've never had a cream before.
How about you, Madamona?
What is the context? I was just finishing up a game.
Would you name like a makeup solution or like a lotion explosive?
Depends on what the goal of the product is, I suppose.
Hope you don't mind.
A skincare
I
product.
fear I almost sat on a ghost. Yes, I thought you did as well.
Not that I complain.
Concealment?
Oh my god!
All of the above.
We're currently discussing if Malleus is saying bomb or bomb.
Oh my god, I'm saying balm.
Balm. Yes, there's an L.
But you said without the L.
Yes. Jonas understands me.
I get you.
But you said without the L, Mr. McKay.
I don't have a wacky accent.
But
I have a very coherent one.
am I not coherent?
No, you're coherent. They're just weird.
Right. Good to know.
What?
Spending quite a time learning how to enunciate.
You're not weird, I promise.
Actually, by very definition, it would be.
It's going to be explosive.
What?
Well, I say I'm perfectly normal that I can say that they are.
This isn't the subject of your personality or how you act. This is like a physical fact. The term weird is connected.
I feel like weird applies to most all of the people in this room.
Oh, well.
Not to
And if you're calling me
be
weird, then you're weird because we look alike.
not to be
I'd like to think
rude.
I'm rather normal.
I think there's some difference in the
As
complexion.
would I, but I'm surrounded by these two.
There's a resemblance.
Well, you choose to surround yourself with those two.
I ambushed them.
I suppose.
Oh, well, you choose to surround
We
yourself
talked
with one
about
of them.
bombs, and now we're talking about who's weird and who's not.
Come now, being
Thank
normal
you.
so boring.
I really do appreciate.
I would say that I'm relatively normal.
For the most
And
part.
I should thank you.
Little Miss is
You
back from
opened up a new naming convention for me in the future in terms of my lotions.
If anything, I might be the most normal person here.
They'll be explosive.
Miss Willow is quite
diabolical,
well put together.
bomb-like.
Miss Will, please ensure that he does not do any of those
Maybe
things.
some explosive
Who
marketing.
chose that?
Stop this man.
Oh shit. We're in
Maybe
trouble.
even have a fire sale.
Why are we in trouble?
He's got ideas.
He is his
Oh.
own.
Imagine
nature.
chapstick that would
explode.
combust.
That is
Yes.
awful.
Oh, I feel like that's a lawsuit waiting to
I
happen.
don't.
Make them
I
sound
don't
like
think that that's a good
That's like
idea
a
at all.
007 item you would get from Q.
Well, the products that make up lipstick
What is Q?
explosive and inflammatory anyways, so it wouldn't be anything special.
C4 or C more?
Mr. Hemwick, please don't
Q
encourage
is the
him.
I'm having fun.
Forge master
please.
that 007 gets his weapons from.
Oh. Didn't know
Don't you
that.
know this play?
Yes.
Nah,
Usually
cookie
they
company,
give him
right.
inventive weapons and items
Yes,
for
Lydia
spy-like
came
work.
back from the
Exploding
stuff
pens, combustible chapstick.
Like the lipstick tasers.
Never heard of that one.
Once
but
met a man who had a knife in his shoe.
Yeah, but those
lipstick
hurt though.
tasers. So you would like put the
Tasers
lipstick on
hurt
your
as
feet
well.
and they would get tased.
Knives in your shoes.
No, it's like the bottom
but
part of it.
imagine
the
you know,
part. It would
you
come off and
Oh,
say
I see.
taser.
I see.
That's a whole
Oh.
man's dream gone right there.
Oh.
That's a whole man's dream gone.
Oh.
Oh, but imagine that. Lipstick that could like paralyze, poison.
Pretty sure people already do that.
What was the term? Do that? Wait, do they? Wait, how does someone do that? Like, how do you apply it without paralyzing oneself?
I feel like if you were a race that is immune to poison, it would be easier.
True.
I have an answer. If I may.
Sure, dear.
Go ahead.
You put Vaseline or coconut oil on your lips before you apply.
And then just make sure that you don't lick your lips during any sort of conversation.
Yeah, or you can drink olive oil or coconut oil before, too. In case you do
Sounds like
ingest
quite a
the
dangerous
poison.
game.
Would you drink olive oil for fun?
If I got paid to do it, then yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Is that still
You
for
might have to
fun?
pay people to wear
That's
your
not for fun.
lipstick
Yeah,
then.
that's a transaction.
Hey, if I get money at the end of the day, it's money, isn't it?
Are you going to go around and start challenging people that drink oil?
I think it.
Well, I mean, if
Are you asking me that?
I'm
Yes,
pretty
I'm
sure
asking you
people
that.
just cook with coconut oil.
Well, no, I was
Just walk
asking
around
if
with a
they
bottle.
would.
There. I dare you to drink this whole bottle of oil.
I'm joking, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can guarantee there'll be someone foolish enough to try.
Bathe in like milk.
There are tomato soup as well.
Wine?
They think it's good for the skin.
Yes.
I believe that bathing in wine and sake are also good for the skin.
Right. Mud too.
It'd be kind
That's
of
what I
actually, it'd be
said.
kind of funny just getting drunk through the pores.
They dilute it.
Ah, that's so fun.
So it's water and wine, so it's probably best if you don't drink it as well as the mostly communal.
Decided to dunk people in.
Cement.
Genuinely.
No, I've definitely done that one.
No, they kill people.
They
definitely
definitely
Definitely done the cement.
They use that to kill people.
Yes, hide the bodies.
Deadly neurotoxin.
Mr. McKay, I'm not a fan of how you said that, truthfully.
I'm not happy at the fact that you said that so quickly, by the way. The fact that you said cement
I
so
mean,
quickly.
sometimes
It
when
was
you
an outside
approach
thought,
someone
and I
and
didn't actually
say,
want to say
you
it.
look like a work of art, you're hoping to make sure to ensure that. Just a quick
Yes,
dunk.
you remind me of a piece of cement.
Beauty immortalized.
How would someone classify as a piece of cement?
Like him saying, like, you know, piece of artwork and all that. Cement. You look closely enough. One could be cement, you know.
There was
It
once a
looked like
lizard man that I was speaking to once. He was a right prick, I'll confess it. At the end of the day, I said, I'm sure you have great taste in shoes.
I can't make a comment on that with my full amount of being.
I mean, he didn't
I
catch
feel
it.
like I've been speaking with Z too much.
Really? You two have been seeming to bond more.
I feel like I need to detox.
Just cut her out of your life for a week or two. Reset.
I believe so.
That sounds almost cruel.
I've been rather unprofessional.
Losing
The
a
tourists
grip,
do
are
not
we?
like me.
The what?
The turrets. The last time I tried to get to her apartment, I crawled
It
into
would
her
only
vent
be
and I was
rude
shot.
if I didn't ask, how's the kid?
Hoppiton.
I haven't heard a word from Jasmine. It's been months.
It has been a while since I've heard from Stellaria as well.
Yeah.
They don't come
Oh,
visit
and,
at all anymore,
Aiden.
even before the recent events. Well, he keeps himself busy, that boy. I don't expect him to drop by.
Never.
Jazz just had her sweet 16, I believe.
Oh,
We were in press conferences that week and we couldn't make it.
Yes, she did try to invite me.
You aren't the only sinners. I had to miss it as well. Unfortunately.
Well, I won't
Honestly,
go that far.
I think the true coming of age, once she can actually indulge in wines and the such, is much more important.
As for, unless there's any more updates for Jazz in between then and now.
Not that I've been told of. She seemed to be fine. She did message me earlier, a very bizarre question, but that's all.
Oh.
You must tell us this question now.
You can't just imply and then refuse.
Okay, so she had messaged me earlier saying, "Hey mom, do you think Excalibur? I think that's what the name is. Would make a good counselor." Excalibur, and then said
The sword.
Orlando
The
Saka right
sword.
now. Someone brought it up, and I said, I don't know.
How would a sword
know
be
who they
a
are.
politician? I don't follow.
I don't know.
It's an in or no.
Would it-
Anyway. Well,
be a
most
stone
folklores
on the
inanimate.
chair.
It could just be
But what do
someone
you-
named Excalibur.
I think it's funnier knowing that it
No
could
one
be
I'm
a
aware
It's
of.
funnier to think that it's just a sword on a seat.
I'm aware of the tales of Merlin and Arthur quite vividly, but the blade itself, it said it may possess its own will, but it uses it to judge the wielder, if anything.
You're right, Rin.
She sent me
You just had your eyes closed. I wasn't sure if you were falling asleep.
what I think this creature is. She said at the end, okay, I was going.
Oh, it's a creature.
Going to
Oh, it's
make a joke, but good. He's really annoying.
What does it look like?
It's got a long pointed nose, a top hat, a cane, and it seems to be wearing like semi-fancy clothing.
Frills?
No bottoms
By
though.
chance.
It's all white.
Oh god, it's him.
Mr. Hemwick.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me.
That's an archfey.
Oh, and it was sold at an auction.
The song still
What?
rings in my head. Does it
They-
still ring in your head from time to time?
What?
Wait, they sold?
They
Wait,
sold
what?
So someone sold him.
Archfey.
I have no idea. This is news to me.
Who? How?
Who bought it? Is my question.
Who sold
The
it?
only auction that has happened recently is the one at Wakaria.
Why?
The Wicarium one.
Cut. The Anders sold in Archfey.
A bit ironic.
Oh,
if you think about it.
I mean,
And I'm the fucking bad guy. Alright, fine, sure. I'm just going to sell a legendary creature of lore and just. There we go.
Oh, it's okay. That's not even the worst one that they did. They committed straight up sacrilege.
Huh?
What did they do?
What?
What?
I'm sorry?
We were
Oh,
attending.
yes. No, I was eavesdropping. People
Oh,
like to
of course. Okay, alright. What you bring it on. What do you have? What's your prize?
A branch of your distill?
Idrisil.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Okay, well, whoever is bearing that is now
Only for
forever
15
scorned by the
million.
god Ratatoska.
Quite a steal.
15 million to have a literal god vying to destroy you. Unless it's
People
freely
of Saphira
given, but if it
confuse me.
had to be purchased, then again.
None of these people
Tell
go
me.
to Saphira. They go to that Orlando Soccer.
Oh, right, cool,
Place.
not a problem. We don't have to worry about any
That
gods
massive
raining down our head
dictatorship.
anytime soon. Lovely, perfect.
I hope
Oh, that
not.
problem solved itself. I'm losing my damn mind.
You didn't even have
You haven't
anything
already?
to drink, I don't think.
I had one. I'm not sure if it's set in. We'll try again.
Well, if it wasn't a fairy wine, then it would have done nothing to you. Damn. So you can't use that as an excuse. So no, you didn't have anything to drink tonight.
It's been a long week.
You're telling me. Fuck.
I don't know about you two, but I've had a wonderful week.
I'm glad, dear.
Yes, I suppose that caring for the office is much easier since we're not welcoming guests right now. Try to be some quiet. Extra time off.
Besides the wanderers bothering, but it has been nice.
Well, I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves. And what of the other? How has Stellaria been?
So updates there, and to be honest, I'm surprised they haven't texted you. They might
Really?
have, but
I haven't heard anything so far.
Stellaria, Aiden. Ah, well then, they went on a little excursion. Little is putting it lightly.
At her age?
The three of them. Yes. Play-Doh, Aiden, and Stellaria.
I assume that you were in their company.
Very briefly at the start to see them off on the road. Quite literally. The three got caught up in some very powerful elder magic.
Are they alright?
That is why she was
The old
seeking
way.
a foci from you.
She never picked it up. She cancelled that commission.
We found out what was causing her affliction, and the tune they were beginning to hear incessantly. It was caused from ancient magic. I wouldn't call it a curse, more of a calling. But I looked into it a little bit, had some help along the way from dear Erlin, and we found out that they were sort of bound to this tune, to this path. If they ignored it, they would most likely die. A forcible trial they needed to undergo.
Why is this
Reading this book caused it.
A book?
Called The Road. Yes.
You didn't. Really? You actually let them go? Alright, well, which ones did we lose?
There were a few options.
Which ones did we lose? Little playmate.
To my surprise, they all came back alive.
Really?
Indeed. They were gone for... my memory escapes me. A month or so.
What makes them so...
Could have been longer inside there, for them.
What places? I'll spare you all the history lesson. I'm curious, though. I'll give her a call. Later, obviously.
They have much recovered since then. But they had to undergo a bunch of trials, inner conflicts, personal wars. That the magic made them undergo.
Amongst which is that place is very infamous. More than one coven have fallen. Far better than your daughter. I mean no offense. I'll check on her when she's keen and saying hello. And again, I suppose.
sure she
I saw
would.
your daughter. I saw your father today. Figured I'd check in. Was thinking of you. What have you been up to? Go anywhere fun lately? What did some boy like that?
That's where they've been, to sum it up shortly. I'm sure they can tell you the full story, if they choose to.
If they choose to. Who knows what can happen within those walls? Alright.
Oh my gosh. Apparently they had to fight you.
Me?
What?
Yes, a couple of your associates as well.
Curious.
Of course, not literally you, embodiments.
Clearly, I'm still here, so...
Really? Okay, if she goes out saying, Jonas, I can take you in a fight, I will school her.
I believe they're aware that they were merely vestiges, fractions.
All right. We'll see how humble she's remaining.
Of course. Unfortunately, my time here is limited. But it was lovely getting to catch up with the both of you, and I'm sure that we will talk later.
Yeah, we will.
I will likely call
Thank you
everyone
for
to the estate.
allowing us to host this event. Of course. Have a good
Lovely
night,
to see
all
you,
of you.
Uriel.
To you as well, Mr. McKay.
Take care.
If you would excuse me.
Of course, dear. Enjoy your evening. Sadly,
Just
not
because I
everyone
allow
has
people to
time.
poof in and out, it doesn't mean they should do it all the time. I swear.
Okay. On them, I don't really know what's up with it with them. Me, it's tiring. Also, I trip over my coat.
You're not wearing your coat.
Not right now.
You haven't been wearing
Just
it all
cut
night.
it shorter.
Oh, and I can very much say I was wearing it earlier.
Oh,
I
then
took
just
it off
cut
when I
short.
sat down upstairs.
Well, apologies. You never came to say hi until the very end of the night where everybody else left.
You were busy yourself. I had 5 people lined up. Some of them even looping back around. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done? Oh, not yet. Fuck off. I'll come to you later. Of course, that's the one who just wanted my email. Like, come on.
That's all he fucking wanted.
He's looking for
Seriously?
shareholders. Literally, he could have just asked for a meeting, and instead he was like, oh, hey, I want to tell you about my business. Are you interested in investing? I'm like, yes, let me write up you a blank check when I already have some, right? Could have been an
Because you're a
email.
councilman, that's why.
Yes, he did make that very clear. He was like, oh, I wanted to say congratulations, councilman. Yeah. So he's trying to, he's brown-nosing. Let's be fair, that's what it is. My business is being invested in by the Saphira councilman of Palace District himself. Of course it's worth. Because the second I give him anything, then he uses my name to sway other investors. Makes sense. I don't blame him for
That's
it.
how it goes.
Exactly. Wave around your A-list actor right on the billboard and just have them on frame for like 5 seconds.
There's a reason why directors will pay a pretty sum for one singular actor. A sum that could make them 3 movies. It's that name.
Exactly.
That counts. Brings in the audience.
That's why branding is just so important.
Alright.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't
You haven't said anything in a while. I turned to check on you, maybe even prompt you to add to the conversation.
My only form of advertisement is word of mouth. I don't own any modern technology in any capacity.
Well, it worked quite well for me for a while. At a certain point, I did have to get a phone.
I am perfectly fine with that one.
This whole place doesn't have a single phone. Really?
We have a rotary.
I feel bad for your delivery guy. The one who drops off all the liquor for you in the morning.
If you excuse me, I'm going to go outside for a moment.
Everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Very well.
They manage just fine. They haven't had any issues.
Very well. I bet it's caused a few
Not
problems
difficult
at
to leave
least
them
when
where
they're
they need
late.
to go.
Dear, I wanted to
No.
ask you a question. Did
They're
you
not
see
late.
the
I know when they're
recent
near the area.
message I sent you about running into someone?
Running into someone?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
and it's a quandary. I don't know what to think or handle it.
I don't know either. But I've been told.
Looking
to
for
be
advice?
Cautious.
Well, I guess it would involve you now.
Why?
A Sachi was seen on the streets. Is that right?
Really?
Yes.
He's alive? I thought his
Yes.
mansion blew up or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if he framed that himself to just escape. He's always been a runner. When
He
things get
seems the
hard, he
dramatic
flees.
Alright, what about him?
Not sure if he has any intention on returning to his duties.
Ah, well, we can certainly try, but the seat's taken. And it'd be up to Mr. Harlow to settle. That, but
Indeed.
I'll be honest, I would prefer not to have to deal with his children's tantrums.
There was a time when I would give chase. But that time is at an end.
Oh, did they want something of you? I just encountered them on the street.
It is Willow who encountered them.
Yes, I was with my daughter. We were at Mirak, and I noticed some in the purple area. I told Jasmine to just stay quiet, stay to herself.
Was he
not say
making any
anything
claims, or
stupid.
just passing through?
Passing through.
I wouldn't worry
I've
about it
been
then.
Hearing rumors of a form of mind wipe. Anybody tells or finds out that he's alive, but I don't know how true that is.
Well, clearly you have recollection of him. I don't think it's anything to worry about. If he has returned, or maybe even it's just a admirer of his playing doppelganger. Who knows? Give it time. Either he'll settle back down after he's had his morning jog, or this will blow over on its own.
Of course.
And if
Exactly,
he
man.
pops up, we deal with it when it does. Can't fret over things that we don't know. Many. Bit of an awkward pause there. Oh dear.
We
Lying?
don't have much to say. We don't really care for the politics.
Yeah, I know you don't. You just enjoy the popcorn, watching us bicker, yes? Oh, actually, politics. Have you looked over the proposal I sent you?
Yes, and I'm on board. Seems like
Lovely.
a mutual transaction.
I figured that you, amongst anyone, deserved one more fair arrangement. Good business for you, happy people over here for me.
Indubitably. Oh, and they will be happy.
Lovely.
I guarantee that.
I was willing to ask if you'd prefer that we just handled the... what's the word? I said it earlier today, and now it's escaping me. The commute. That's what it is. If you want us to manage the commute over to your side of things, or perhaps opening up a branch closer to here. Any opinion?
Hard to say once things have blown over in Palace.
Of course.
But either decision could be made.
It would all come down to how much real estate you require for it.
Oh, merely a couple blocks, a couple businesses surrounding it, just to liven up tourism,
I see.
facilitate a pathway.
I'm sure that we could restructure a few areas into something for more commerce. Only fair. It would incentivize spending within the district.
Though if we were talking locations, somewhere opposite of the IZCA. I feel the IZCA provides a similar environment, a place to calm down and relax. So, on the other side of town, perhaps, of the district, rather.
Certainly doable. I'll send you some recommendations in the meantime, that you browse them.
Wonderful.
If you really want to restructure an entire area into a shopping district, perhaps one of the places that had the more severe fighting. We're already going to be cleaning up rubble.
Ashes are easy to rebuild into something better.
Obviously, the people who used to take residence there will be assisted in other ways, with ample plans for such things like that. But we were going to be restructuring much of the, well, architecture already. So many buildings that are empty and just kind of rotting away. May as well turn them into something.
Very true. Sounds
Actually,
like a plan.
Do you handle the music industry at all?
I have a few friends, yes. I wouldn't say I handle it, but
fair.
Couple Radioheads, couple pop singers here or there.
There's a company that ended up getting pulled into our influence not too long ago. It was a record labeling company, which obviously we're going to be breaking down, but there's a great deal of good talent that their contracts are just going to go void. If you have anyone looking for fresh faces or new talent, maybe in a few of the local favorites hoping to be picked up by someone else. Pass me some names for it. Pass me some names and I'll see what they get.
I'll see what I can do.
Lovely. I'm sure your friends will enjoy that. There's a bit of a spread. Some of it isn't really my thing, honestly. Many of the more recent artists, it just sounds like just noise. Some of these newer songs, it's yeah. I'm not even talking about like guitar or like the heavier melodies. Yes, something like that. It's just electronic music.
Yes, there's a few good lighthouses in the ocean, but yes, most of them are rubble.
Yeah. Maybe it's just not for me. I hear it's popular. One of mine seem to listen to it frequently enough. They keep saying that I'm too old for it, or something like that. It's wonderful, really.
Oh.
You wouldn't get it.
If it's good music, it's good music. If it's bad, it's bad.
Exactly. I can admire a spread of different genres.
Oh. There's this new kid on the block. His name is Rick Reverb. Ricka Reverb is his tagline.
Really?
He is a wonderful DJ. Yes. And you'd think you wouldn't like it? Oh, I love it. I might even pass him your way for this new record label.
Please do.
Interesting. I'll listen to a sampling.
Will do.
No, we're gonna listen to his whole album.
The whole album.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're making a day of this.
Oh yes, we are.
Oh boy. Very well.
I
But
can't wait
if
to
I
drive
don't
by
like
the
it,
Hemwick
I'm going to be
agency
quite
and see-
vocal.
And hear lights and music pumping from within.
Rainbow
I just know
strobing
that
through the
you're
windows.
Listening to it. Yes, a disco ball. Oh.
Please, I'll probably be flat on my back suffering it. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I look forward to it then. I think I am going to likely retire myself.
I'm going to be completely honest, I was about to kick you all out.
Ah, well, that
It's
was
getting
then.
rather late, and Little Miss and I have things we must attend to in the back.
Well,
very well.
Shall we then?
Schedules, you see.
Ah, yes, yes.
Hope you all enjoyed.
Thoroughly.
Thanks.
Thank you, dear. I hope that this brought you
As we
ample
did.
entertainment.
It was interesting.
Don't forget your jacket,
Come on, Little
Jonas.
Miss, we have the glasses
Ah,
prepared.
yes, thank you.
Yes.
Let me just switch this.
You want to look like you're going out in style.
Celebration night.
Well, it's not like I'm going to be walking.
Yeah, you can at least teleport, show that you know you're out here wearing your iconic outfit.
I have been
Well,
wanting to spread out. I am speaking to a few tailors.
Right, that's nice.
Actually trying to get my suit something similar refit.
More so than usual.
I mean, sounds good.
Something on your mind?
Let's just get out of here, though.
Where to?
Home, preferably.
Very well.
I don't like this place. Giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Nah, that's fine. Get used to it.
I got a limo around the corner.
Enjoy your
Not
evening.
in that
you
way,
two.
Jonas.
Home it is.
So long, you two.
Never.
Let's go, dear.
What a day. What a day. Fucking Excalibur. Heck yeah. Wah, 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 wah. I think that went quite well. Hello there. Hello there.
Yeah, I realised the spawner is fucked. I respawned, went straight down, and I got stuck.
It's because
Like,
the
constantly
mesh
spawning. Yeah.
is unloaded.
Yeah.
So when you respawn, you fall under it before it loads again.
Yeah, I realised. So good though.
Zen's already caught it. She's gonna fix it for next time. Hilariously, I do think Hal and Matcha are... Oh no, Matcha made it.
Yeah. Hal may be stuck.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Oh, no, he's here. Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome.
How was
Yeah, I
Lucas?
remember at the last second. I was like,
Yeah.
gotta rejoin.
My boy.
What a session.
My boy. My boy.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, let's go. I never got to show like
strategy.
I never got to show off the mask, but I fucking love his mask. I need to fix it because it's still a little
I think
bit
it looks
broken,
good.
but I love
Like
his
the veil.
mask and I wasn't able to use it. I wasn't able to use it
I'm gonna end my
because
stream real quick.
I realized that it literally states in the rules don't wear fucking masks.
Ah,
But-
shit.
Oh man.
Next time.
I'm sorry.
Ruined it for my
To be
evening
fair,
fucking ruined.
I explained to you why, and you were like, "Oh yeah, you know that
yeah.
makes sense."
Yeah, no. Makes complete sense, generally.
I did it.
Okay, guys.
Good stuff, Zen. Well done.
I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for coming and hang out with me today, you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people who are here pretty much every day. And to those of you who may have been here for the first time, my name's Emo. I do this roleplay stuff probably more often than I should, but it's fun, so I think I'm here to stay. I know the world is crazy right now, but do please remember to love each other, and as always, I will see you next time.
The drama.
Um,
We did, yeah. Very cute. Very mysterious.